2, 1.
Okay.
Hello.
Sorry.
No, it's not. I just...
Welcome. We are going to play some Mihraen tonight. We officially have a fifth character joining our party. Mrs. Tully Toscombe? Toscobble. Tully Toscobble, our marinara aficionado extraordinaire. Which apparently we just found out like one of the 2 sessions he played with us might be lost to time / doesn't exist in canon anymore.
Marinara? What? What?
We didn't
okay.
record it.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of, hey, we're recording this. Great.
I will make this my character quest to bring back marinara sauce.
I think marinara sauce is there, but the fight might not be.
Yeah.
The second.
Although
The
if
second.
that-
So arguably the more important session is there in the records.
Because like I don't know, the combat one was just all combat.
Right. Like we rolled a bunch of dice. Some people died, you know. Actually a dog died.
That's it.
Yes, a dog died
Yeah.
after I gave it such good scritches.
So maybe the dog never died. We'll never know, you know. Schrodinger's dog, if you can't see the recording, it's both alive and dead.
Until you go to their house and the dog's missing.
And the dog. Well, no, it's just at the farm. It's at the farm upstate, okay? All right. All. So
Starting out on the rails.
so everyone, give me something that happened last time.
Ooh,
Except for Tully. Tully, you don't have to.
It's been 3 days since I've seen you, apparently.
Jag died.
Done. Trent died.
So
Great start, everyone.
I got really stabbed by a guard. So we went to a house.
We went to
we went to the sheriff, and the sheriff was like, "Yo, this guy is weird." He said his daughter's missing, which is a little weird that she was like, "Can someone take care of this matter of town security for me?" We're gonna follow up on that. She was like, "You guys can handle this," and he took us to a house that was empty, but had a secret passage.
There's a dwarven gentleman named Dalen, and he's like, "Yo, my daughter's missing. Last seen over in this vicinity with the hearers of the word yesterday evening, afternoon, something like that." So basically, Sheriff Glessig was like, "I don't really feel like dealing with this myself." And she immediately pawned it off to all of us who had just approached her.
Wait.
Are we muted?
Yes, it is.
No, we're good. We're good.
Aha!
So now it's automatically unmuting, maybe? Because I didn't unmute it.
Oh,
Thank
no, it's
you.
probably unmuted the whole time we were on. Sorry.
No, it wasn't. Because I knew it was muted before. Anyway.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to make sure that you weren't wasting your breath.
So we get to the abandoned building after Glessig pawns this task off to us. And the abandoned building is abandoned, and we go down to a basement.
Or is it?
Continues to be abandoned, and then Jordan Wright himself, with his knowledge of finding things,
And his
thinks
knowledge
to
of-
look for secret doors.
Because it's a D&D thing.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was great.
Why that didn't.
And so Jordan discovered a secret door in the basement, which we opened,
Secret tunnel.
or he opened, and we're promptly assailed by 2
Asshole number 1.
very
asshole number 2.
large human people that were like kind of like
Humanoid.
Ree's size.
Do they have ears?
Do they have ears?
I don't remember asking.
You didn't
I
ask.
didn't
We
ask.
did not ask.
Okay.
Probably
You were
not.
distracted.
We were distracted by them killing Drent.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go unlikely.
so this is our little battle arena.
This is the room we fought in. They were like in here.
And so Jordan opened the door and then got hit, and I was like, I'm gonna go tussle with these dudes. And this little room has a bunch of mushrooms and stuff growing all around it. And one of the dudes pushed me into it, and the mushroom stuff put me to sleep. So I took a nap for 3 rounds, and when I woke up, Jordan was half dead, Drent was fully dead, and Jag was upset.
Those were the emotions?
So I
It's like in Pokemon, we can put
I was still
pretty much that.
I was still technically alive when you woke up.
That is
Yeah.
true.
But-
So we finished. I got the last hit on one of these dudes, and then we're like, okay, cool, time to heal Drent. All he has to do is not roll a natural 1 after she had one failed death save already, and it's just dodge
We're
the
gonna
1,
get
and we
to
get a
him.
round of medicine checks to try and fix this. So naturally,
Not
an
fixed.
immediate 1
Oh
Yeah.
no.
and down.
Okay.
So he got his chest caved in real bad by a huge person with a really heavy mace, and so I princess carried him to Cinders,
Who is?
the town
Doctor.
herbalist, medic, apothecary,
Not a
Doctor.
The
We
closest.
just went
Doctor.
to her house.
There is an apothecary. It's not her.
Oh, okay. The town medicine woman.
It's not Drent's night lady.
Yeah, my night
It's
lady.
his other friend.
Cinder's Trent's friend fixes people who are dead.
Not Trent's
apparently.
friend, but the doctor.
Okay.
Trent's
Friend is different.
Sorry, I referenced 3 separate characters.
So I think-
in a span of time, none of which
Taking
by
notes,
name.
guys.
Just so you know, Cinder is Sinder. I
For
feel
no
like you might
reason.
be spelling with a C.
I was.
In my
That's
brain,
correct.
I have been, but
Is
I
it
don't take
Cinders?
notes. So
Or
Sinder
Ooh.
is her name.
I might have said it like in a.
It's just for my sake when I go Control F through things.
That's
Gotcha.
spelled correctly.
Yeah. Because I'll see your notes and be like, how did I spell that again?
Yeah, no, I've probably been spelling it with a C.
Oh, I
That sounds right.
I didn't. I
No,
figured it
for
was something
sure.
different, but I just shipped it.
Yeah.
said in my brain as
Pronunciation is more important
Yeah.
than my notes.
So while I took Drent to the
New
doctor,
dogs here.
Jag continued on through this really long tunnel
Because he was
by
pissed.
himself
'Cause
because
Brent got killed.
he was upset.
and I was just standing.
And Jordan was kind of in shock
yep.
and
we
also
s-
wounded.
And we sent the guy that sent us there back to tell the sheriff, like, yo, we got a problem.
Yes, and he never came back
No.
with help or
So
friends.
we're sus.
So we're not sure if this was a ploy to get us down here to kill us, or if that guy
It
was
was.
kidnapped in
That's what it
town.
was.
We don't really know what's up with him.
Also-
Dalen might be. He's either in trouble or he's sketchy. One of the two.
Also, this was supposed to be. Oh, it's the Heroes of the Word house. This is where they just hang out. We
Yes.
get
The
there.
super uber friendly cult.
Yeah, we get there and get assaulted and someone dies.
The girl was last
Yeah.
seen
Jag was
talking
not
to the
happy.
heroes of the word.
Yeah. I think I already established that Tully doesn't like these cult people because she's skeezed out by them talking to her 5-year-old.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Oh, they've accepted a child into their midst, of the one we saved from a fish.
Well, not,
Ju-
not
Child.
Not
Is he not
Gerard.
distinctly not a
Gerard.
child.
Gerard. Gerard.
Yeah,
He
he's-
was Gerard.
Is he not 8?
Is
I've
he-
been thinking
I thought he
he's
was
8
like-
the
He's
entire
like 14.
time.
He's like 4. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, I thought he was a
Still
child.
He's like a
Still,
teen.
he's a kid. He's
Okay.
not a
A
child.
tiny
why are
man.
we bothered about this? That's his whole. It's his yeah, he's way past the age of 10. Like, he's good to do whatever.
gosh.
He could be fighting gyms.
He's old enough to consent to
Fighting gyms.
cultism. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jag's
Gems.
walking down this
Like,
hallway
Gems.
by himself, and that's going to turn out just fine.
And
Yo,
one
I'm
of-
just
he's
want to
had
fight.
The
Yeah, I'm
feather
14.
thing.
Let's go.
He's
What's
had
your
the
name?
funky
Greg?
feather
Can't
that
fight
you guys that you guys got from
Oh, the
fighting.
feather
What's
that
her
makes
name?
you fly.
Yes. So
What is
he
her name?
Jim.
Canilla.
Canilla.
Canilla. So he floated down this hallway for a while, and then found this junction room within the tunnel with a bunch of boxes being stored and a crazy old guy sewing ears together.
And there are a bunch of ears hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah. And so he shot him with a crossbow
Shriveled
with
ears.
paralyzing agent on the bolt.
Tranked him.
Tranked him.
Yep.
And then this was the only part I personally disagreed with, but he checked further down the tunnel
Yeah.
and then came back. By the time he came back, the paralyzing agent had worn off.
I had broken his knee also.
Also that.
Um,
So he was like crawling somewhere.
he hid
and
behind boxes.
Then, and then Jag
Poorly.
went back up to him to restrain or kill or something this guy.
Well, I came back up to him. I covered his mouth. I snuck up on him successfully, covered his mouth, and I was like, I'm not going to hurt you anymore. Let's just talk. He was not about it. And then he like scratched at my hand, and then he made a contested roll, moved my hand away. He screamed, and then he did 90,
18.
probably
18.
2% of my health in one shot, and I died.
2.
He did 18 damage. I had 19 total. So I die.
Yeah, he gave him the oof.
And then you,
And we haven't seen Jag.
No.
After
we don't know he's
taking
dead.
Drent to the doctor,
You are so squishy. Why are you going off by yourself?
he's
Pretty squishy.
he's pretty average squishy for this group so far. So I get back
Here with a
after
lot.
dropping off Drent's dying self to this doctor, and get back to Jordan, and we
I
establish
met you halfway because I brought the salve.
Yeah.
right.
So we're both in town. Or no,
Or
I'm crossing.
We
the
met
other
back
direction.
here. I sent you with the stuff because
Yeah.
you searched these bodies.
Yep.
And you found the
stuff.
the salve stuff, and you took it to Cinders
Yep.
to see if it would help. I followed up after Jag, got as far as the room where that tussle occurred, and I saw that something happened, but I didn't see anyone. And I was already wounded and through a lot of my abilities for the day, so I doubled back. I'm like, if he's already dead, he's already dead. If he's still alive, great, but like, I need to not proceed further down this tunnel by myself. And I went back to get Jordan. And where we're going to start today is talking to Glessig. The last thing we said to her was, I found the ears.
The hell, girl?
That's my point.
Is that it? No.
You don't have
What?
The last thing we said to her was, "The hell, girl? There's
Yeah.
shit going on the ground."
fourth level. You just threw something on a sheet. I saw that, yeah.
That's pretty much.
All right. So,
Oh, the kindest was wrecking the house
I did
out
forget that.
front. So when I got back, I was like, "Yo, sheriff, what up?" And she was like,
Directly what he said.
"Yeah." She's like, "I got problems." And
Good
the
night,
kindest thing.
problems.
And
Yeah.
this bitch is
One.
the
Yeah.
one.
The kindest was outside, just like hulking out and attacking a bunch of
Creatures that were attacking him.
the kindest.
He's the leader of the.
He
It's a
is-
title.
Yeah.
Kindest is a title for the hearers of the
his
word.
name is Kindest Halseth.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
he's
he
just
says.
like attacking people right
No,
now?
no, no, no.
He's attacking
there was
a bunch
an
of
attack.
animals that were attacking the city.
No, they're attacking him.
While he was heading back to town and attacking the city, and also him,
Yeah.
were these massive like plains lions.
So he says.
And he, what you all saw was him as one jumped at him, basically like grabbing it one hand and just cutting it in half with this massive stone sword, and then tossing it.
He might be a big bad boss. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
He might be in charge of easier
His name's
people.
Kindest.
Yeah, kindest
How could he be a
Kindest
boss?
Halseth.
He also carries this thing on his back. Wow.
Oh yeah, he
The
carries
thing on his back called the Loved One, and
it
you
talks to people.
joined the cult. The cult, the Hearers of the Word.
Cult.
Not a cult.
By talking to the
Friendship
Loved
group.
One, who no one has ever seen. It's like wrapped up like a mummy, and like you just hear it in your head. I think is the impression we're getting, and the kindest is the kindest because he has the Loved One. I told some of the Hearers of the Word that I was going to kill the kindest and take the Loved One, and that I'd be the kindest. And they didn't seem to have a single problem with that, which made me even less trustworthy of them. But
They're like, yeah.
they're like, yeah,
They're like, yeah, that's sound logic there.
yeah. And I'm like, "Ah, you're supposed to hate me for this. What the hell? What's wrong with you people?
They're like, yeah, he'd be the kindest then, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's like, that's how it, canonically, that's how it works.
Yeah. And the kindest left town to look for the strong, which is some.
It's a woman,
They
probably.
They think it's a young woman.
They
to
think
look
it's a
for.
woman.
It's probably Reese, but
When was he attacked by lions?
currently.
He is.
So he left and then he came back,
And,
lions in tow.
either, I mean,
Not in tow necessarily.
I think
We're
these
not sure if that's a
lions
coincidence. This was just
alongside.
happening when we
Okay.
came upon
now
it.
it could have been
Lions you catch by
an
the-
elaborate setup
That
that
does-
lions would attack him
lions
when
got
he went to
lions
town,
in
so
hand.
everyone would see it and be very impressed by how he was defending the town from the lions.
What?
Maybe Drenches has
Strong
reasons
start
not
for us today. Strong
Yep.
start.
Well, that's what happens. You left it to our devices to do the recap.
We did.
I-
We were. We.
Also,
Hey,
so-
you guys are a part of this game.
Get it? Strong start? Because we're talking about.
Yeah, because the strongest.
Yeah.
Who is the strongest?
Like I said, I'm the strong.
Is Lenny's new character a young female?
That would be really funny, actually.
You're
Uh,
That would have been.
so me and Jordan
That would have
and
been
Glessig
uncomfortable.
are witnessing the plains lion thing happen, and I just told her about the ears.
Okay. And
What's Jag up to right now again?
from all of that, almost got me.
What's Tully doing?
Bacon.
Syndrome.
So, as much as I appreciate Kevin's very thorough explanation of the recap, Lenny, you had you used the inspiration last time, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's right.
Unsuccessfully. Poorly, in fact.
I'm gonna give it to you again because
He died.
Yeah, that means
His character
You
wasn't
were-
even here last session.
you were
Yeah.
a very good player this week.
Oh, wow. Not last week. This week, I'm
No,
already a good player.
No, last
He
week,
was
yeah.
very impressed that like the next day that you had a character concept in mind.
Yeah,
He told me.
it was
Not about the character.
Wait, did you not? Wait, you tell him
The
until
character,
today?
the
at,
character
like, 2
concept
p.m.?
wasn't actually very good, but the fact that I had one, that was...
it was critical.
Roll.
It was like the next day you're like, hey, here's my thoughts, and I was just like, man, you're just like you're the dream player right now.
I was driving home, I was like, well, Jag's dead. What do we do about that? And that was my entire thoughts before going to
My
bed.
favorite part of this, though, so I know we have a coin toss, but like you're definitely dead and nobody knows it. Is my
Yeah,
favorite thing
it
going
is
on
good.
this session.
I don't know what we're gonna do about that.
Probably find a body at some point.
Or not. Yeah, more likely.
How likely are we able to recognize his ears if we
But
just
that
found
was
that?
just.
Well, they wouldn't want me to hear better. They don't just cut off ears for no reason.
We don't know that. There was a lot of years,
That was several
There's
dozen.
a lot of
years.
hearers.
a lot of words.
Wait, have we been spelling? Are these the
You
ears
know,
of the
we
word?
could just fight.
The H was just. We
They're just heavy
Probably
H.
not now. There's a reason I kept my
Here.
last character sheet, and it's because it has my current HP and abilities spent listed on it.
Same.
It's not blank enough for me to feel comfortable just going ahead already.
All right. So, we begin with you telling Glessig. You know where the ears are. Really, what we begin is Caleb slowly remembering how to do a southern accent, and then slowly misremembering how to do it, but eventually just remembering how to
It's
do
alright,
it.
I'm guaranteed
You
to
eat
get my
your
new
last
character's
haul.
voice wrong in the first few sentences and be like, hold on, actually, it sounds like that.
Strike that. Imagine I said it this way.
The
You just forgot how to speak.
you found the ears,
Fine.
like
All
the.
of them.
Where are they to find?
Hanging in a cave and tunnel.
What cave? What tunnel?
There's a tunnel under the wall out of Corette through a secret door in the basement of the name of the abandoned building that we were sent towards this morning.
It doesn't really have a name.
Yeah, okay. That abandoned building you sent us towards this morning.
What
There.
the one that I don't have all my
The Hears have been staying at.
Dalen?
No, Dalen.
Dalen.
Revenaner.
Oh, that dude. Yeah. We gotta set up the compass.
Jesus Christ.
So give me.
Can we either burn or tear that?
Do you mean the compass or Jordan?
Tearing the compass? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna make a joke on that.
So give me 1 second here.
My boy.
So now I need to be a character who knows nothing of what I know so far.
Yeah, this will be some.
In my
I'm the town welcoming committee.
We'll talk.
I'm the town.
I don't know you're crazy.
And another thing,
He
yeah.
doesn't have the spinny thing on his head anymore, so
Right.
like.
Exactly. I have become much.
I think
take a little
you
bit
do
longer.
right now, as of this very moment.
I have it on right now.
You have your light.
I do have the lamp.
Yeah. That you never said you doused. That's why I
Oh,
get
just
Glessing
What
just talking
ears?
to us. What? What are you talking about?
just like somebody behind you with an LED.
Where are the
light.
ears? I can't see them.
A guy on the road that just has his brights on, but
Exactly.
But
I doused my light.
but the one Dalen took you to.
Mm-hmm.
There's a tunnel.
Did he not find you?
I haven't seen him.
We sent him back to find you.
I thought he was still with you.
No, he was.
Well, he's either a victim or he's in on it.
Jeez. What? Okay, so you found the ears. Where's Drent and Jag?
Drent is. I just saw. I think he's okay. He's in with the medicine woman. I saw his chest moving, which is about as good as you can hope for when probably half your ribs are broken. But she's working on him. She?
Yeah.
She's working on him. Jag is. I think he's apprehending whoever's behind all this right now.
He went down the tunnel ahead of us. I tried to catch up with him. I didn't find him in time. Doubled back because, well, and I just gestured vaguely to one of the injuries that I have currently.
I mean, you both looked rough. You said Drent was taken down?
Yeah.
And Jag just went in?
Correct.
We gotta find him, even if we... Hopefully there's maybe there's still a girl down there to be found too.
That might be what Jag's up to right now, I guess, but it seems like we're being set up a little bit here.
That's what we're hoping, but we wanted to come to you and get some reinforcements before we followed him.
Yeah, let me tell you what. I'll start taking a look around for Dalen. If you all want to go back down, I will say at this point it is getting very late. The running, the distance down the tunnel is far enough that it like takes a large portion of the day even hustling down.
Does she seem legitimately surprised by this information? Or is there any part of her that's like expected to hear what we're saying?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
It's not bad. You have a good modifier, right?
Not for insight. It's just +2.
You're proficient in it. It's
I
fine.
am proficient in it. It rolled off a 20 though. 10.
10. She seems to be...
The advantage that comes from rolling a nat 1, does that carry over sessions or does that disappear too?
We're going to say it disappears.
Okay. Sorry,
No,
I think I had it at the end of last session.
I lost mine.
Yeah, you did.
She seems pretty straightforward in what she's saying. She seems pretty haggard. She was a part of the fighting with the Plains Lions recently.
We should probably go and see if Jack needs any help, or what do we do? Do we wait for? I mean, he could probably make it back here on his own.
So I know what's happening with Kindest. How visible is that, or how obvious, or how close is he? I want to give Klessig some amount of heads up that he has to have some degree of involvement with what's going on.
Sorry, your question was how close is he?
Yeah, is he like still like? Is he like off in the distance heading towards the town, or is he like at the outside?
He's like a couple hundred feet away.
Okay. I think you should spread the word to Leon. I'm not sure in what capacity yet, but Kindest is involved in whatever's going on.
I see. I mean, I suppose he'd have to.
I think our one advantage we have in this exact moment is he might not know that we know.
Sure.
So if we let him go about business as usual for the time being, and we'll deal with him after we address this tunnel and figure out where it leads.
Sure. I'll not so sure about letting Leon know. He hasn't necessarily been saying much one way or the other with the hearers, but I know the Serche Art sound like they've been liking a lot of things the hearers are doing for Thane, and Leon tends to side with whatever the Serche Art wants to do.
Fair point. Well, I'll leave it up to your discretion then as to who else.
We'll see what he
Gets to be
does
in office.
when Kindness gets into town.
Um,
I'll try to keep Kindness distracted, but I want to try and find what happened to Dalen too. But seeing what ended up with those lines out there, I don't know that. I don't want him following down behind the trail with you all heading down there.
That'd be bad.
I agree. That would be really bad for us.
Worst case scenario.
We're trapped in here with a guy who can cut lions in half. That should go well.
Well, let me.
It was just at low HP from the guards, and it was how you want to do this moment. So he was like, I grab it and cut it in half.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't that impressive. That 1 HP left.
Is there so obviously Glessig is the sheriff. Is there like another like normal deputy or two or like someone that we would know of? Oh, like officially?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't like I know that we get called in. She gets called in the same way.
I had a letter.
Okay.
No, she got officially
She's
deputized.
supposed to
Oh.
be here. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Even more.
yeah.
correct.
So let me step in my office. Let's take a walk over to my office, and I'll see if we can find Tully on the way. I know she was out helping out with some things. Let me see if we can find her. So she kind of walks the long way and eventually finds you. What would you have been doing?
I mean, I imagine if there was a lion attack, I was probably rallying the
Okay.
band of moms that smash monsters.
Sure. Yeah.
That's like my thing.
You all could be
Yeah,
out there.
that's
So
a good idea.
so rather than walking back, she'll Glessig will just wave you down.
Okay. What's up?
Tully, it seems like the group of four. She looks at the two here. Had some trouble. I know you just had a tussle with these kittens out here. Would you be willing to give them a hand?
Sure. What kind of trouble?
Dalen's daughter is missing, supposedly. And
You
now
would probably have known
Do
Dalen.
I know Dalen?
Yeah.
And he has a daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, good question.
Oh.
I had
Dang
that.
it.
I had that question.
Oh.
I didn't want to say it.
you know,
I'm glad you guys thought of it.
if it was like, I don't know. It's fine.
If the
Turns out didn't end up mattering.
Yeah.
But I would have felt real dumb if it was like,
How-
oh yeah, you guys should have all known that Dalen didn't have a kid.
Do I know how old she is?
Pretty young.
Pretty young.
Yeah, about Mags's age.
Missing. Okay, where is she? What? Do you have any leads? What's going on? What?
The abandoned
Why are there
building
only two of you
in
now?
the southwest corner of town that the heroes have been sleeping in.
I
mental vocal
knew it. All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Frying pan.
You just see the two of them. You see the two of them just bloodied and beaten up. You're like, let's do it. John's like, ow.
His ear just starts bleeding again. It's just like.
Right.
Lead the way, boys. Let's do this.
Starts crying blood.
I don't remember if Reese asked Jordan what Cinder said when you stopped by.
She didn't say much.
She said she should get out.
Yeah, she told me very kindly that my services were not required at the moment, but that she appreciated my willingness and thought in services I could provide. If in the future things change, she'd reach back out and let me know.
I'm surprised you remembered the exact quote.
She's
for
gonna
word.
keep me
A
in,
form rejection.
she can keep me in her network in case anything. Anyway,
She had you on LinkedIn.
yeah, absolutely. But yeah, she said to leave. I think she's in the middle of something. I gave a guard the salve and said, take it to Cinder and give it to her if she needs it.
Mm-hmm.
What was the guard's name?
Guardsman Bob.
Guard number 14.
Oh, actually, well, I asked
Bob.
the sheriff to get a guard
Yeah,
to do
and
that.
she called a couple people.
Oh yeah, she did. That's right.
Yeah. They're clearly trustworthy, otherwise we need another name.
That's what
Hey,
you say,
you
but
nameless lying guard number 2. Take this
That's what
somewhere
you're
for
saying,
me.
but Clock Mom didn't have a name, and then Clock Mom's daughter ended up in charge.
So true.
Clock's-
We
Clock's
actually-
mom had a name.
Yeah, well, on the fly.
Yeah. she
Clock
she
Mom.
became in
Will you just
possession
let
of a
me
name.
give you credit for something secretly, even if it wasn't true?
Get out of here. Take my credit when I deserve my credit. Clock's mom actually had a name though.
Yeah, I wrote it down, but those sheets of paper. Go
No,
on.
I mean, in the very first session, we went to the next door neighbors of Dave Fortan's house,
Happened to be Clock Mom.
and one of them was Clock Mom.
Whose name was Clock Mom? From now on. Can I?
I don't remember if Random Guard had a name.
I don't think they did.
It's
I think
It's
it
gonna
was
be
just like,
it's
yeah,
gonna be
there's a few.
Madian.
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 Matty N.
I like
M-A-D-I-A-N.
M-A-D-I-A-N.
So not the artist.
M-A-D-I-A-N.
There we go. Alright, cool.
I wish
Just
it would have
not
been.
As someone who just doesn't even take notes, that somehow frustrates me more. That's how this is gonna get erased at some
Look
point.
at the compass.
Trust
Look at
me.
What did he do? Did he just write it like
Just
write the name
in
Madian?
wet erase on the map.
It's
It's like
actually
I
command.
do that. I've done that for years, literal years.
He has. I've sat next to him and watched it.
I guess I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I
no,
was-
look at the compass real quick.
Look at the
Oh
compass.
no, it's covered. It's all tattooed.
Look at all these notes.
It's horrible.
Rare book. Black leather.
I can
bound
get you
book.
paper.
Symbol in
Like-
quotes. Storm runners. Hand crossbow.
I like that like I described
DC-10
described
wither.
Canilla's notes like becoming less and less interpretable, and it's just that.
Yeah, it's just-
Just Jordan's regular notes.
right. It does have the 5th cardinal direction on
I
it, which is big.
Cardinal direction.
Oh, in case you'd like to know, it would be Zeist.
The loop implies it goes off into the Z
She
plane.
she cooked. She knows what zest is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh god.
So,
So,
I'm
Madian.
ready to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all are not ready to
can
go?
I?
Where's Jax?
Are you guys? Are you? She looks. Glessig is gonna look at you guys skeptically. So Drent was taken down. Are you guys? Totally. I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I mean we got to get a move on, but also I'm gonna be in a heap of trouble if I go from 3 to 0 here.
You got anyone else?
You're looking at it. I mean, Leon's in charge of the town guard. That's what there's plenty of town guards, but I'm not in charge of them.
Said Leon.
Yeah, Leon Marchand.
Maybe we go talk to a member of the Heroes of the Word who we were sure wanted to change his ways and join our crew. just pick random
can-
backstories. Be like, maybe we look for this person.
Could I?
It's me. They betrayed me.
Feel free to say no. I have this mom network though. Could I talk to them and see if I can't get them to like be on the lookout?
Let's go.
Just
Just
rallies
like, you
a
know,
bunch of moms.
Just like put the word out that there's a missing child. Get like, town network going.
Please,
Try
that
and
would
get some
be.
information.
I just remember. I just imagine
We
like
need to find both Dalen and Dalen's child, whose name I definitely recall.
Delinda.
Emmeline.
Emmeline.
That's right, I have it in my notes right here. My character could possibly know that Emmeline was his daughter.
Why
I'm
don't you try writing it in wet erase marker on the map?
I already got
Done.
Lenny's new character is just Reese's memory. Just take notes for me, and when I'm like, oh, what's this person's name?
Oh yeah, remember
Huh?
that one?
Emily.
There's there's a one shot like thing there where you just play as each other's memories.
Yeah. So,
This guy's Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, like Saturday.
What made me want to go on my adventure? You remember? You lost that bingo tournament and flipped out. Had to leave town. Like it's
just applying an improv game specifically to D&D.
Yeah.
so Tully's gonna go. Well, I don't know if Tully would think to ask about not.
So I will point out again. It is late. Like sun is like just a fringe above the horizon to give you guys enough light, but mostly you're seeing by torchlight at this point. It is dark out here.
It's getting dark.
Do we want to give?
It's really lucky that kindness is glowing out there.
So nice. It's a natural phenomenon, I'm sure of it.
That's the fifth direction.
Do we want to go?
Light is from kindness.
Do we want to go just see if like we can meet Jag on the way, or do we want to call it? He's probably gonna be fine, right?
I don't know what he found. It's a long way off, and even if Drent makes it, he's not going to be in any condition today or tomorrow. So I could use a bit of a breather, but I don't know if we can. I don't know how long we can afford to wait.
How about this? Tully, you go on. See what you can get together with the. What were the name of the moms? The group.
Friars.
MTSM.
The Friars.
Moms that smash monsters, the Friars.
See what you can get together with the Friars.
Just like a tattoo, like a biker gang.
Yeah, but actually,
Really though.
So what do y'all want me to
jackets,
tell them? What would be the best use of resources?
An Amber Alert for
Children are
Emmeline and
disappearing.
Oh yeah, we should probably get a tight watch on the other children.
Yep.
This
Imagine him.
is true.
We featured an Amber
Do
Alert
we
for you.
do we communicate the implications on the heroes of the word?
I think at this point.
Not yet.
I think.
Oh. I would say yes. This is a problem.
Are we ready to deal with that?
Look, I'll be honest. I'm partly concerned about that. She looks out at kindness. I'm partly concerned about. She just kind of like gestures to the town. That, and you can see kind of walking by like people walking alongside the hearers of the word, like the hearers, like people in robes, sort of helping out, just like people carrying stuff home from their jobs, people just like chatting with them.
We could.
Very casual in the midst of a monster attack.
We could also just. I mean, we don't have to say that they for sure took them. Just that, hey, a kid disappeared in an area where we think they were staying. Maybe some bad actors in the group. I don't know. Like, it doesn't have to be that they're all.
I don't think the word of mouth is going to add that much nuance to the story.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's make
Look.
an official announcement now.
Somebody
For
give
now-
me a bullhorn.
For now, just say they went missing near the hearers of the word, near the house at the edge of town where some of the hearers were staying.
Let
The people
draw their
that the
own
people that like
conclusions.
them won't think that they took them. We don't have to say they did. If they start asking the hearers about what might have happened to the kid, so much the better.
I will go to my squad and get the word going.
All right. You two, let's grab a bite to eat. Head back to the
Can you?
to my office, and Tully, meet us back there when you're done.
I'll bring some cinnamon rolls.
Thank you.
Is it break time yet?
Do we not want to send anybody after Judge C? Like send some resources on that.
We are the resources.
Yeah.
I could ask some of the moms to go scope out the area.
Look, if they can go scope it out, but I'll be honest, if Jag isn't coming back from that tunnel,
Well,
we're gonna need
He probably is though.
yeah, like he's fine.
Exactly. If anyone can make it out of there, it's Jag.
Kids, no one can get
Well,
Unless
I'll ask
we
them
want
to.
to get every mom in this town and try to shunt them down some tunnle full of ears.
Or, well, speaking of shunting, we could line them all up.
Yeah.
And then...
No, I'll just.
When I said it, I knew.
Stop.
Like, I imagine that as part of the friars, there's like some sort of regular kind of helping out, like on rotation, keep an eye out for monsters. So I'll just ask them to like do their paces out by the house. If they see Jags, I'll tell them to send them our way to the
exactly.
sheriff's office.
That's a good call. Okay.
All right.
Let's eat.
It's done.
So, Tully, you'll go off. Jordan and Reese, you can follow Glessig back. She'll pick up dinner for you guys on the way back.
And DoorDash.
Yeah, like you move twice your movement speed up to a door and take some food, and then move twice your movement speed away from it.
Mine.
It's free action, baby.
Interact with your dinner.
Interact with object, bonus action. All right. And then get back to the now familiar site of the sheriff's office in town. Glessig goes to unlock the door, just kind of looks at it confused. Like unlocks it, it won't open, and then like unlocks it again, and then it opens. Just kind of looks at it confused, and opens the door.
So inside, sitting at Glassig's desk
A bomb.
with his feet
Bomb
kicked
shit.
up on top of it, throwing one of her personal effects up and down, and catching it. You see a guy, probably Jordan. How tall are you?
6'1".
So probably like a little bit taller than Jordan.
I thought you'd at least say 6'2".
Oh.
The number doesn't matter.
A little bit taller than Jordan.
Jordan
but,
+1.
But he's wearing like a leather, dark leather duster. It's pretty like. It's not like clean, but it's like it's like ruddy, and it's got like shoulder
worn.
pads on it. Yeah, very well worn. And this
Because
dude.
you're wearing it well.
Yeah, exactly. And this dude's big. He fills it out like really well. And he's got like, it looks like he has very much clothing on that looks like he could move around pretty quick. He's ready to go. This is not somebody who's like, I'm like working at a blacksmith. No, this dude's ready to move. And underneath his duster, he's just got what looks like he's just got like a deep cut V like vest on, with no sleeves. And this guy, and he's got like tousled hair kind of. It's a little bit darker. And he's just sitting there throwing this thing up and down and catching it. And he's just talking to like, is Luby still in there?
Yeah.
And he's just talking to Luby, and he's like, yeah, so anyway, that was the one time. Yeah, so wait, how do you, like, when do they usually get back here? Like,
Daryl and Jesus from The Walking Dead talking like.
They literally just show up whenever they dim. Oh, hey.
oh! So, how's it going?
Put that down.
I mean, I haven't dropped it yet. I'll throw it up and catch it with the other hand.
Just go ahead and put that down.
Yeah.
Who, may I ask, are you?
Well, that's a great question. First of all, you're.
You see her like
it's
slowly
like-
reaching for a gun at her waist.
You're.
Wait, she has a gun?
Sheriff Glessig. That was what it said. You're Sheriff Glessig?
Sure am.
Cool. Is Jag here?
No, we aren't sure where Jag is.
Huh. Well, I got a letter from Big Bro Arnaud, and he was saying that you guys had some of those freaks in town that are starting to cause him a little bit of anxiety, so I thought I'd come down. He looking for some muscle, but I don't see him anywhere. Do you know him? I mean, he's a big deal, right? It's big bro or no.
Jag? Yeah, Jag's plenty of big deal.
Yeah. So, like...
I'm sorry, how do you know
Oh,
Jag?
well, we run way back. Big bro or no, he's the one that got me started. I was getting my ass kicked on the street, and he came in and also got his ass kicked, but like he stopped me from getting beat up, and he taught me how to fight. I mean, I'm no good at like
Jag
stuff
taught
he
you.
does.
Jag taught you how to fight.
Well, I mean, he tried to teach me like the way that he fought, and like I was no good at it, so he said like you should probably just like punch stuff instead. So I got real good at it.
I can't say that quite
Listen.
sounds like Jag.
Listen, you don't know Jag the way I know Jag. Listen, he ran the streets in Bantour.
He did.
Yeah,
didn't he?
absolutely. I mean, he ran the streets that I was on. That was what mattered, right? Who really cares about the rest?
And you're here to help Jag with what he was
Yeah,
finding
those,
out
like,
about the hears.
Yeah, the hippie freaks. Yeah.
What's a hippie?
I don't know.
No, it's this thing that like, they live.
Well, they
so-
have
no, yeah.
they have the robes are belted around their hips.
Yeah. Sure.
That's an interesting.
That's what it is.
That's not.
Who's this guy? That's got a weird thing on his head.
That's just his face.
My name's Jordan.
You been running with Jag?
Jordan.
Zeke,
Yeah.
it's weird. You're sitting, but already I can kind of tell that you're a little taller than him.
Yeah.
Did you say Zeke?
Yeah.
Zeke?
Yep.
I don't think he's taller than me. I think we
That's
can
fine.
figure that out.
I don't care.
He's
He's not insecure about it.
How is it spelled?
I should just think of a ridiculous.
I know.
It's spelled exactly how you think it's spelled.
Okay.
How many vowels can you
Making sure.
say today?
Like leak. L-Z-E-A-K.
There isn't a Shaw before that, right?
No.
Okay.
I mean, this guy was. I feel like this guy would run with Jag.
I did.
I
did.
I'm questioning a little bit of his talent scouting. And
Wow.
maybe you're a work in progress.
Oh.
Are you sneaky?
No.
Like, what do you do then?
Uh,
At least I
Point
can
of
see
view.
this guy looks tough.
Oh, I do math stuff.
What?
You know, I build things. Wait, what? So, wait, you're here. How'd you get in here?
I mean, he taught me a few things. Some of it worked. It was just like
I need
most
to
of
get
it.
a better lock for that door.
Plus, I mean, it took me a few tries.
Well, that's good at least. But seems to be unlocked more often than locked.
I appreciate you keeping some company in here. I would have been really bored otherwise. That Lewis guy is not bad.
Yeah, you're not so bad yourself, Zine.
Thanks, man.
So Jag.
Yeah, where's he at? Were you with him?
I was. He told me to leave the area at one point, and he's probably okay.
I mean, I'm sure it's Big Boss Arno.
Correct.
So, Jag disappeared?
Not in the traditional sense. We don't know where he is.
He went down the tunnel first before I was able to get back from taking Drent to Cinders.
There's a tunnel?
Yes.
Wait,
You're
are you
talking
not
about
This is
glazing?
Luby.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Luby.
There we go. Oh, now I recognize it.
Yeah. What? We were investigating. We were looking for a missing kid, and we made.
Oh, there's a missing kid.
There's potentially.
Why
a
are you
missing
back?
kid.
You find her?
No. We got jumped by some guys in some robes that are somewhat problematic, depending on where you're from.
For him?
No. They were
You guys got beat up by some of those guys in robes.
Look,
Yeah,
they
I
were
agree,
wearing.
that
They were
does sound
wearing.
a little bit. Have you seen these guys? They smile and play games on the street.
Look, these.
Two of them my
They
size.
smile.
What were they playing games?
They were. They were
I
playing.
was asleep. I'm not really sure what happened.
Alright,
They
that's
were.
fair.
These guys were pretty tough.
Well, he was asleep. They couldn't have been that tough.
How did we
They
get
were-
beat by you guys?
Sheriff, I just had a pretty good idea for some community service.
Ooh,
I look over at Luby.
all depth perception gone.
Let me get this straight. You want me to help you go find Jagged?
he might not be fine. If that's what
Look,
again, he's
there's
want you to help
nothing
us.
more than I'd want than to go down in some tunnel and just find Jagged's body not moving at the end of it.
Hey,
Believe
you
me.
watch yourself over there.
We want you
Well,
to
listen,
help.
we were getting along. You don't want to get on
I
the
don't know
bad
if that's a
side.
joke or not.
I mean, I guess there's no mirror in here. You have one eye. You can see.
No.
That's fine.
We want
I
your
see
help.
yours.
Trying to find a missing girl.
Missing
It just
girl,
so
I'm
happens that Jag is also pursuing this missing girl.
Can Tully come in now with some cinnamons?
One more second.
Okay.
I'm fine helping out with the missing girl. As long as you promise I don't have to help out Jag if he's down there.
No, I got it.
I will
Glessic
personally
though perks up and goes, "You're not leaving that cell."
He might. Well, but why not?
Oh. Well, you tried, buddy.
I think we were also the biggest proponents of getting him in that cell, but
We had to do a damn lot of work to get him in there.
Dang. Nice, man.
Yeah, we did. I'm just kidding. I just said
The collective we.
Yeah. The royal.
The royal
members.
we, not the royal. Specifically, not the royal we.
Just say like you need help right now. You need it.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Tully, you can walk in.
I brought cinnamon rolls fresh
Oh,
out
I
the
love
oven.
cinnamon rolls.
Who are you?
I don't know, but I think we're friends.
I don't know.
His name is Zeke. He's a little shorter than me.
He's still sitting. That's the best part. Definitely still sitting.
It seemed like that was something important to him.
Can you turn that thing off for instance?
It's off. I turned it off. It's good. Oh, sorry. Sometimes you gotta click it like twice.
Okay.
It just goes to the strobe.
It doesn't have a thing on it at least. Alright, hi. Zeke?
He knows Jag.
Yep.
Oh, good timing.
I forgot to also mention that I have
Possibly exceptionally poor timing.
fist wraps on.
Love that.
As well.
Start just serving out the cinnamon rolls.
Me too? Did I get one?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yes.
Like, so many.
Absolutely awesome.
I will.
I walk over to Luby. Luby, did you write your grandma?
Sorry.
Did you write your grandma, Luby?
They won't let me have a pen.
That seems like a good idea.
Dangerous.
I talked to my grandma though.
You talked to your grandma? Okay,
she
here's
came in.
cinnamon.
And,
But he's a danger to himself and others. He took his own eye out.
It's the only big good that holds a candle to my grandma's. You know.
I know. Who do you think I got the recipe from?
From his. We established that. Yeah.
I know
Eggman.
everyone. It's fine.
Yep. So we're not going to see Jag. We're not going tonight. Jag will get back here at some point.
I mean, where's he at?
He's in a tunnel.
I'm sure
in a
he'll be
house.
fine by tomorrow.
Okay, we should go. If Luby thinks that, I think he might. We're like, I'm like breathing heavy from bruised ribs at a minimum. Like,
Yeah.
there's a house in the southwest, by most compasses, that is where.
qualifier.
Jag. We went and that's where we found the secret door. It's really hard to find. I found it. And Jag went in there after the guys came out and attacked us, and we thought they killed Drent, but maybe they didn't. We're not sure. And he's in there now, and he went pretty far ahead. Like, he was down there for a while. And I heard something. There's a roar or something coming from there, from the thing that was crawling up. Did you
Skittering.
Sound? Yeah.
There was a skittering thing?
There's the. Are you or are you?
Pretty
I'm
sure
me.
it's unrelated.
I'm me.
The
Sorry.
thing that was in the pit. You said it made a sound when it was coming up. I assumed that would have echoed
It's like a
far
skittering
enough.
kind of sound.
The mole?
The mole thing.
The mole thing. I mean, there's no specific skittering. You would have that. You wouldn't have heard.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought.
Reese. I think the only noise that was heard last time was Reese heard the faint scream echo through the tunnel.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I heard skitter because I just jumped the pit both times.
Yeah,
so
you would have heard. You heard it because you were close by.
For some reason, I thought it was. That's my bad. I thought it was like something that was louder.
So you let the boss go down the tunnel alone, and you didn't follow him.
I mean, that's a strong term.
And you didn't follow him.
Also, more
Correct.
importantly, or I guess not even more importantly, I'm not exactly sure what Jag is the boss of. He works for the mayor here.
Yeah, but he's the boss. Listen, he's the boss back home. Bantur.
I don't. Yeah. Okay. I'm starting to understand.
Listen,
what
you
you're
haven't been
saying.
there. You guys are in whatever this bumpkin city is. I don't know why you came down here, but I'm here to help.
All right. I mean, we're happy to have you come help us.
You want to find Jag? You come with us.
All right, let's go.
We're going now.
I definitely need to do a short rest before we go do anything.
I would also give me like an hour. I gotta swing by comments.
Fine.
All right. So
He definitely just like has an active stab wound in his side currently
Right.
too, so it's not like.
Give me an hour. Just.
Somebody get me a staple gun.
I will go carousing in the meantime.
There's this really good baguette place.
They're probably not open this
At
Oh,
like
did you?
10
Oh my
p.m.
god, I love it. So I was gonna ask you, just like the only hint I wanted was homebrew or not, and I'm hoping the answer's not. If it's not, then I know it is.
I'll stay and help try and patch the guys up.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Just
I circle around the desk and swing by, and
long
I
first aid powers activate.
quickly reach in and knock the cinnamon roll out of Luby's hand onto the floor, or at least try to.
Oh, he's not within your reach at that point.
He's in the corner.
The gate.
It's been unlocked the whole time. You haven't tried it once.
Hey, you know what? Hand axe is a thrown property of 20 feet.
You can throw it in
don't
there.
bother. I was gonna be a dick to him a little bit because he was talking shit about Jag, but
It's fair. You can throw an axe at it.
but yeah, we're gonna eat. We're gonna rest a little bit.
Sure.
Gonna tend to our little bit of wounds. If we can abbreviate this, I'm also gonna swing by my house, grab a couple things, and head back.
Yep. Yeah, we can abbreviate all that. Tully, what did you tell the moms to do?
I told them to spread the word that a child has gone missing, to like keep extra close watch on any other children. And then I asked the moms on like duty that night to swing by the area and just like look for, you know, if they see Jags, if they see anyone at the site of suspicion. Not to necessarily engage, just to like scope it out.
Sure.
I also took time to make sure my own kids were like, don't leave. You stay in this house.
Wink. No winking.
No.
Milo? Get back in there.
We're coming with you.
They still have their dad at home.
Yeah. And the oldest are like 18 and 16.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So you all sort of run your errands. you stick around to help patch them up. We can abbreviate through that. So by the time that you all are free again,
Oh wait, I need to roll.
Yeah, hit die.
yeah, go for it. Take your short rest.
Oh my god, nice roll.
Big money.
Both of you. Good rolls.
That's big. I'm full.
I'm full.
now.
I only had to use my barbarian hit
11,
die.
Nice.
5, 15.
Oh, that's weird to track.
No.
Yeah.
Like different
Well,
number of hit die.
Mm-hmm.
That is weird.
Oh, I'm level 4.
Need this anymore?
Run it back, brother.
Big money. Can I go get stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I figured that there would be time for all that. And just because I feel like this is probably going to be one of the better times, let's take a quick break now. And also, listen.
Yeah.
Cool. Be right back.
For your
BRB.
help. That was extremely effective at
and unmuted. Hello.
Hello.
Cool.
So,
All right. So, you all take a short rest. Jordan goes back to his house / Common's house. The common house, something about that. Reese, you stop by Cinder's to check on Drent. So it's been a couple hours since you've dropped him off. As you peek back in, and we'll say kind of in the middle of this short rest period.
It should be really long after you just dropped him off. Because we went in the morning, like the butt crack of dawn, to the house. And unless the search took a while.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking that he, dropped him off when...
Yeah. Everything that we did took a ton of time, but, him specifically
that
getting knocked down was in the beginning, actually.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, I did not realize the time dilation of traveling down the tunnel.
Yeah.
That we had.
Yeah, I tried to mention it a couple times, but it's hard to, since you in the deep, dark underground tunnel don't necessarily know.
So Underdark flashbacks.
Yeah, right.
Udak.
Yeah, so when you check back in, Cinder is actually... the door's locked, but if you knock...
The door to the whole place or the door to his room?
To the whole place.
Oh.
Just because of the time.
It's because somebody barged in.
I
Completely
will
has to leave.
knock respectfully and or check if the door is actually unlocked.
Yeah, it is indeed locked, but when you knock, Cinder comes to the door. Yes? Breeze, what can I do for you?
How is he?
He's in rough shape, but he's coming through. Are you there? Do you want to be there? Do you want to have gone?
I will at this point, I guess, be making my way much to probably Cinder's protests out of my room.
Sure. So you walk up behind Cinder and she turns around. I told you need more bed rest.
I don't have time. Alright.
Is that what you were saying before?
What was I saying?
When they brought you to me?
Yeah, but now I'm just angrier.
Anger doesn't tend to keep you alive.
I don't know, I'm doing pretty good right now and I'm pretty angry.
That's debatable.
Reese, where's my gun?
Just pull it out of a pocket.
Also, kind of imagine you in, a loincloth for some reason, so it's even more impressive.
Jordan's got it.
Cinder,
He's
do you have
over at Glasses.
sanitizing wipes? That thing does not have pockets.
I am, in fact, wearing armor like a normal person. It is not a loincloth.
Great, well, let's find Jordan.
You're all childish boys.
There's a girl missing.
Don't waste my efforts.
I don't plan to.
She'll step aside.
I owe you a lot, Cinder, but right now, there are things to do.
I just hope that whatever it is worth it. Go on.
We leveled up while you were unconscious, so you've got that to look forward to tomorrow, I guess.
I'll look a little more.
What do you mean you long rested through death?
I wasn't. Yeah, I took a load off that whole time.
Came back after 7 hours and 59 minutes. Then.
Why didn't you wait to knock? Why didn't you contemplate a little longer?
There was a giant pie that was filling over the house in the sky.
I thought it was a full moon. I'm sorry.
That's not how moons work here. Well, that's how two of them work. Anyway.
Thank you for saving him. I'm sure it can't have been easy. Feels like a small miracle that he's standing. Or alive, let alone standing.
Just try to keep the squishy thing in his chest beating this time.
No promises. Alright, let's go.
No promises. Run.
Just closes the door behind you.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
You guys-
no, I need to. Can you pass me?
Bruh.
To the left. No, not a bird.
Oh, the bird.
The boxes of minis.
If drinking is really like core to your personality, homeboy's holding a cup over here.
Oh, let's go. Actually, can I?
No, not that boy.
Drunken brawler.
I will give Drent the download of the last hours of events since he died.
Sure.
So that he's basically up to speed. Some jackass named Zeke showed up looking for Jag. He's going to help us go down to the tunnels and try and find him.
Is he one?
And Tully is also back in the fold.
Who the fuck's Zeke? What?
The party's like a hydra. Cut off one head and two grow back.
And one's got a frying pan.
I saved you a cinnamon roll.
Oh, you were hopeful.
I saved you
You believed.
a cinnamon roll.
You're dead, but there's a cinnamon roll that's got your name on it.
I know you're thinking about dying, but there's a cinnamon roll. A cinnamon roll for you if you don't.
They said he was fine. I figured he would.
Also,
eat
Travis,
one.
if you're watching, cinnamon rolls.
Very good.
Very good.
Thank you, Travis.
If you're not watching, you should watch. We thank you for your cinnamon rolls.
Live on stream.
I'm
Or
just gonna
listen
grab,
on
what's his
Spotify, Apple
The
Podcasts.
Glabrezu?
Or,
Yeah, for sure.
The Storm Giant.
Even though
Ooh.
I just said drinking is not such
Here.
That would work.
That's amazing.
We'll just use this boy.
my name is Fist Punch.
Muscle Wizard
Actually-
casts Fist.
That's the
Duncan
Something with a
Can I
D.
see it?
Durnan.
Durnan.
he's the Yawning Portal Boy.
Yep.
That is not.
This is the rest of the mom squad.
It is not close to what I look like at all, but it'll do for
That's
now.
fair.
Good enough. I think I used an actual rabbit for Corin for a
Yeah,
while, so.
yeah.
No, you had.
I specifically bought minis off of the D&D's own website because there was some Harengon that could only be given out as promo if you bought something else from
Oh my
them.
gosh.
So like I bought the Chardolin dragon and it came with these like 2 Harengon minis because there was literally only one other one that was like in a squatted down position
Yeah.
holding a dagger that looked goofy and I'm
Yeah.
like I hate that, but this one has a bow, so it's a good
It's a
stand-in.
good one.
All right, so you all meet up and make your way back over to the house. It is, yeah.
Who's this guy?
That's Zeke.
Yep, that's me. What's up?
Name's Drent.
Hey, Dren.
Jordan, give me my gun.
Yeah, and I pull it off the back.
I'm guessing he knows Jag too.
Yeah, I know Jag.
All right. I mean, there's two guys and one miss who all look a little bit more capable than you, friend. What did they like?
So as Jordan comes back, though,
Yeah. No, yeah, so when you guys see me this time, so 2 things are different. One, there's a small, like, yay big, ghost that's following me. It's got a little, there's like a little fan at the bottom. It's got like a little cloth kind of draped over the top. I'm not wearing my watch anymore. I wanted to use that as the core because it's
Ooh.
the
yeah.
and
Is that the Snapchat ghost?
If it weren't for copyright, it would.
his name is Casper. How do I open?
Oh my god.
How do
That
I?
sounds like copyright.
Oh, can he fly?
He can fly.
But in this world, it's not copyright.
Read the
That's-
stat blocks.
How do I open?
It's fine.
How do I open this? Oh my gosh. How do I open
It's
this?
fine. If you can make a cripple fly, you can
I've
make
got
something not
so
fly.
you guys have seen like the like the metallic thing that helps me like make my reflexes a little bit faster. That has kind of like morphed into a full suit of armor that my wrench now fits into like on my left arm, so it comes all the way down here. I've got gloves on and these like metal shoes, and it's like seeing the armor. It looks very clunky, but it's like really quiet as I step, so it's got quite a bit. It's just like a much more polished version. I'm no longer have my headlamp or most of the other gadgets that I had.
Maybe most importantly, you don't have the spinny thing on your
Correct. Yeah, spinny thing's gone.
Yeah.
But it's like a very like sleek, very like heavily articulating, thin set of armor that kind of has, you can see like parts of different gadgets I had in the past all affixed in different spots.
So like, why didn't you bring that around last time when you were with Jag?
Like it wasn't ready. I
guess I see why he brings you around. You're like an iron guy.
He's more machine now than
I was
man.
wondering why.
Twisted and evil. That's fucking dope.
It's really
That's
cool.
really
I
sweet.
saw him.
Hey,
Copper
I think you used
person.
you
you're
definitely used the
copper
same
guy.
color scheme as my armor, which
You'll
is kind
never
of funny.
take me
It's so
alive,
sick.
you
copper guy.
Hey.
Copper guy.
But yeah, so that's what
Copper
boy,
Pepper boy.
copper guy.
Metal dude.
Bronze boy.
Metal Gear.
Metal person.
Tin Man.
All right, your code name
Tin
will be
Man.
Solid Serpent.
Well,
Totally
I have a
just
little
like.
bit more confidence, but I still feel like you're kind of like the one that they were all protecting.
I've taken this out on several test runs before. Everything's gonna be fine.
Similarly,
Does he usually
when
say that?
I mean,
No.
his shit's worked in the past.
All right,
Joe.
I mean,
What is
if
that
they say
little
so.
claw?
Oh yeah, he's I'll pull the thing off. It's like a bunch of clockwork like gears that are keeping it afloat. Just looks better when he's got that.
Okay.
So like,
Poke
is
it.
that what you can do with like math?
Yeah. That's this is heavily applied math.
Hear that, kids?
Does he have a name?
It's Casper.
Oh. I was
the
gonna go
name.
with Gooby, but
That's it.
it's a good one.
It's a good one.
You must have had like rich parents or something. I don't think I ever seen anything like that.
We're actually not sure where he's from.
I'm from Ohio.
We're actually not sure where he's from.
It's a land beyond the Berlin Wall.
I don't believe that. I don't know very much about that, but there ain't nobody from beyond the Berlin Wall. So like,
No one?
what's wrong with this guy?
That's where I.
Plenty, but that is not the
All
issue
right,
at
you know
hand.
what?
I mean,
If
at
Jag
least the spinning
trusted
thing's
you-
gone.
Listen, if Big Bro Arno trusted you, sure, I'm down for it. Let's go find him.
Let's go.
Reese has also returned, very much armed to the teeth. So in addition to the sword that I've usually got and
Now
my
has 8 more.
my arms are just on my teeth. And
Well, not on them. They're just up to them.
I just can't. I'm stuck this way. No, but in addition to the sword and hand axes that I usually got, occasionally have a flail. But there is a shield over my back. There's a longbow also over my back. There is a heavy spiked
Oh yeah, you didn't have
chain
your flail.
whip at my side. And yeah, we're gonna go do things.
Totally just got the frying pan and the apron like usual. and the shield on her back.
Some things in this world you can just count on.
Your studded leather apron.
I love it.
That's incredible.
Very dainty.
It's like the stage curtain, just like head, just yeah. I have the bolt thrower from Canilla. Does anyone want that? I don't need it as much anymore. What does it actually do? It's a 1d8 hand crossbow.
I don't do much well with shooting stuff.
Jag will probably want that when we catch up to him.
Probably good point. I'll hold on to it, make sure nothing
I don't
happens.
know. I don't think he. Well, maybe.
What I need
Been a
is
while, maybe.
Is a hand
Dex, that's a
crossbow
that's a
simple
sneak attack.
weapon?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Light crossbow is.
Yeah,
Really tough,
hand
because
crossbows. I don't think.
This wouldn't be a simple weapon.
Okay.
This I had
sure.
fit into your.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. I can hold on to it. Otherwise,
How long do you think it would take you to put a few extra barrels in this gun?
I've been thinking about that. Hopefully not too long, but longer than we have right now.
So as
Probably before level
you
5.
guys are standing, getting ready to sort of head over to that house, one of the moms from the Friars runs up, says, "Tully, Tully." She's like a pretty round lady. "Tully, I'm sorry. I talked to the sheriff. The sheriff said that we should try to keep Halseth away from distraction.
Who? What?
The kindness, the robes, big, strong.
Yeah.
We couldn't. He talked to the others. He made his way over to the house.
What do you mean he talked to the other? What others?
The other folks from he talked to
The
other
other
people.
moms?
No, from the hearers.
Oh, okay.
We need to move now.
We can't. He's over there.
He's already at the
man,
house.
that big ear freak is freaking here too.
Wait,
Are you
know
safe?
him?
Are you?
Who doesn't know him? You guys.
We're
He's big,
look.
dude.
We weren't about to start
hard to
anything. We
miss.
weren't about to start any fights or anything.
Okay.
He still smelled kind of like lion's blood when we saw him, and
So he's there. Do you know how many other? Did you get an idea of how many other people?
there's a handful over there.
Handful. Okay.
Maybe that's a lesson.
Just do upfront attack.
Oh heck yeah, let's go.
I mean,
What do you think, metal dude?
Yeah, he looks really strong. We can. I mean, we got like it's. I'm afraid that if he gets there first, they're gonna leave and collapse it, and we're not gonna be able to get back there.
Did you see? Can I go? Time on. Did you see Jags at all?
I didn't see Jag.
Didn't see
I haven't been over there though.
Where were?
I saw him go that way, and I heard that he was there.
Okay.
Alright, that's double time.
I still haven't seen this guy hurt anybody. He might be an ally, honestly. We should probably go get there.
I thought you said this guy cut a lion in half. We're gonna fight this guy.
No, he's gonna help us fight Jag.
He's not bigger than me.
Why would
Oh,
he?
I can take
He's
it.
with the hearers, the people that attacked us. Why would he help us find Jack?
I don't think he's.
You and me, we
I
should
think-
go into business together. This town needs a fighting pit.
That's what I've been saying. Come on, man. They got so many in Bantam. Now he's talking.
Your definition of a podunk town is no fighting pit.
Exactly.
It's a fighting pit at every corner in
Oh man, I'd be rolling anyway.
Wait till you see this tunnel.
Let's
You
go.
wanna go see where they're at?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
All right, ship it
Okay. All right. So, how do you guys approach?
from advantageous position.
Okay.
Yeah.
Describe to me what that position might look like.
Can you describe me where he is? No. I think
Before we
just-
leave, I basically want to get like confirmation that like Glessig's not going to try and arrest us if we kill this guy.
We can always run.
So you
Usually
want
it
to
works.
talk to Glessig about it?
Yeah.
We can just sort
Part of
of.
the short rest we could clear.
Well, this
Well,
would have
It's
been
basically whenever
Oh, wait, sorry.
whenever other mom shows up.
Other mom.
yeah. So yeah, if you want, you'd go back to the sheriff's office, which is
on the way.
Is that not
actually on the other side. Like
Is that
No,
not where we were though?
canonically.
what?
No, we weren't.
No, we went to Common's house.
Yeah,
slash
you guys
Silver.
had like headed out to meet.
We're gonna go.
Oh.
In the direction of it. Nah,
Okay.
we don't go back. It's better to ask for.
In this instance, I agree.
forgiveness.
I think we ship it.
We can send a message back through.
Yeah.
Melinda. I don't know. what
Yeah,
is
you
her
can
name?
you can send a message.
Could
Belinda?
is there a
Tura.
way? Actually, I
Tura.
don't even know if it's
Tura,
worthwhile.
Tura.
Tura.
Tura?
Can you get on the roof?
That's what I was thinking to do.
Is Drent gonna be able to get on the roof of the? I don't know what the surrounding buildings, how close they are, or how high the roofs are. but if Drent would be able to get on a nearby roof, that seems advantageous, or possibly on the roof of the building itself.
We don't even know
I
if
want
he's
to further away than
outside.
that.
You have
gotta go
range.
in
We haven't
right?
even got to the
Very
building.
much so.
Okay,
we have
so
no
I
idea
guess
what
you can
the
stick
scenario
I can
is.
shoot-
I think we just dead sprint to the building.
Yeah.
Start with that.
Without disadvantage, I can shoot 200 feet away.
We need to book it to see what's going on at this.
Do we wanna
area,
approach-
regardless.
At all stealthy the house.
I'm not approaching at all stealthy.
All right, we are sprinting to the house.
I don't think that's in our repertoire here. It's just total opposite
I'll
of the
stealth if
anti.
someone tells me to stealth.
I can
but-
stealth.
I think I told you where I stand.
All I'm gonna say is
You
I'm
were clear.
Sounds
I'm just
like
going straight with you,
right
like,
next
yeah,
to me up
let's do
front
this.
is where you stand.
I am so ready to punch some cultists.
I'm gonna find a nice roof to get up on. So if anything does go down,
But
stay in line of sight of that roof.
I thought it was underground in a tunnel.
You guys could really go under.
Listen, man, if you can see through the
You're
ground,
you're gonna trust these
sweet.
guys. Hold on, you're gonna trust these guys to go underground with them after they try to kill
I'm
us.
going to punch them when I
Trust who?
see them. I thought
What
that
are
was
you
the
talking
plan.
about?
These are the people that try to kill us in that tunnel. Are the same people that we're asking for help.
I'm not asking him for
We're not
help.
asking for yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
gonna kill them.
I am the help.
And you think they're all in the tunnel?
I don't care.
Bring 'em-
I'm
let
gonna
'em-
go down there.
Lure them outside. I'll shoot them from the roof.
Listen,
We can give
if
it a
Jag
shot.
is down there, I'm going down there.
Oh, I'm not saying we're not going in the tunnel. I'm just saying why fight them in the tunnel.
Why not? Who cares? Close quarters.
We
They
don't
can't
know.
run.
We don't know where the tunnel leads,
fine.
though.
We run to the house.
We run
Sure.
regardless.
We do.
Okay,
to the
so
house.
you run to the house. You set up on top of a nearby building, or do you go with, or are you on the ground
Well, I
with
mean,
them?
if they're just going right in the house, then I
For the initial approach,
We still have
if
no
the-
idea what's going on around the house,
Sure.
so I want us to go to the house.
Yeah.
There's no point in him going up on a roof preemptively
Sure.
if we don't even know people
Sure.
are there.
So as you approach the house, far enough away that even without a stealthy approach, you're not at risk of being seen. There's more space around the houses out here, but it's not so spacious that it's like this long distant approach or anything like that. So as you walk up on the house, you're still sort of in and amongst buildings. You do see a few more members of the Hearers of the Word as you approach the building. It's not just them by any means, but you just tend to notice more of them sort of collecting.
Do you have a backpack?
I do have a backpack.
As
What?
we're getting closer, I'm like, hey, metal guy,
Yeah.
can I use that real quick? I take it off.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I take off my duster and just shove it into his backpack.
Crunch.
And-
Just like. yeah.
I just shove my jacket into his backpack and just
Yeah.
start flexing.
All right.
All right.
So when you walk up, you do see out front of the house, you actually see a collection of the Hearers of the Word. Most of them just kind of playing games, standing around. It's pretty dark, but it seems like they have a late night game of capture the flag or something going on.
Great.
These guys are so creepy.
Yeah, right. That's why I
Give
said
me
to the
give me
freaks.
a perception check.
All of us?
Team perceivers. Natural 20.
sorry, I touched it.
You rolled pretty well.
22.
17.
Dirty 20.
Perception.
Yeah.
18.
What's up?
Okay.
Did you get the
Glasses
chips?
that shipped.
Yeah, it is. I can see that right there.
It's not in the. Don't want to swallow a glass shard.
That is fine.
I don't think it's in there, but damn, that's not that's character.
So most of you can see there's a fair amount of them hanging out front, playing this game, but you don't you recognize Gerard in the midst of the game. You recognize Kunfen, and you probably recognize a couple other faces from around town, but you don't see Suren or Kindus Halsef playing.
Okay.
I walked
Well,
up
trying to
to
get
the
on the
door.
roof and start picking them up.
You do notice also
Capture this.
in the building now there are lights. There are lights turned on. There are lanterns lit in there, and you notice some people walking around inside.
So, we're a little ways off. They're playing capture the flag.
That's what it looks like.
So they're kind of like spread out. And it's like, what, 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah. Pretty late.
Do we try and pick one of them off and get some information out of them?
I think we just tell them to get lost. This is at least when there's an investigation going on, you have authority to tell people to get out, and there's for sure probable cause for us to investigate this house.
Referencing laws in Ohio.
Martial law. Eminem is now
know.
in charge.
I mean,
I don't know what
His name is.
what if they just say, screw you, and I'm gonna punch you back?
Well, who cares? Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Right. I think we tell them to just get out of here and then take the house. That seems to be. We don't want to hurt anybody we don't need to. And
Unless they say no, and then start putting holes in them.
I mean, I'd love to smack some faces.
where's Gerard? I'm gonna try to get his attention.
Hey, did anybody grab some manacles when we were at Glessig's office?
no.
That could be a useful
Dang
device.
it. We know rope.
Guess we're giving Well,
1 sec.
That's why we need a movie.
Produce, that's the manacles.
Gerard actually runs over kind of on the edge closest to you guys.
Hey,
Who's Gerard?
Gerard?
the kid we saved from a giant fish.
He's the toddler we saved.
And then
He's a
he-
14-year-old who has been sucked into the cult
Gerard,
for socioeconomic reasons.
some bad stuff happened at the house. I need you to get everybody out of here.
What? Oh, Jordan. What?
Yeah, it's actually illegal for me to tell you what's going on.
I gotta get. There's a flag. I really gotta get it.
Yeah, if you don't get out of here, we're gonna have to start arresting everybody.
For what?
Loitering.
active investigation, get the hell out or get shot.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we aren't at liberty to discuss
I don't really understand.
You don't have to understand. You just have to leave.
Let me. I'm gonna go check with the kind of salsa.
I grab him by the hand. I say, listen, punk. Get out of the way or I'll crush your face in.
Wait, he's
He was about to
He's
do
gonna
it
he's
anyway.
gonna twist and just try to get out of your grip.
Oh.
Sure.
17.
Let's fight the horde.
That'll hit.
Just gonna carve our way through teenagers to get to the
6
real
points
enemies.
of damage.
Okay.
And I'll use my bonus action to punch her again.
Okay.
Get it.
8.
It's not gonna hit.
Hate to
As
see
he.
it.
So then give me a contested
Strength.
grapple check.
Oh, dude.
Strength check?
Athletics.
Athletics.
19.
Okay, you keep a hold of him. He twists pretty good. You feel him almost slip away, but you're able to keep a hold on him. He goes, "Let me go. I need to go check with the kindness. I can't just leave."
Yeah, you can though.
Oh my gosh.
Gerard, go home.
I put him in a sleeper hold. I'm putting him out.
Is anybody else watching us at this point?
Yeah, probably. I was about to ask to give me a stealth check, but it was pretty established.
I'm putting him out.
Okay, give me another grapple.
17.
Yeah, you got him.
Okay.
Yeah, so after a little bit, he'll just kind of like go limp in your arms.
I'll lean him against. I was like, man, I can't believe I won that wrestling match. That was such a fun game. Man, I hope other people want to
So
play.
you already see a couple people have made their way into the house after seeing you guys.
All right, so like, can we go?
Yeah, let's go
Yep.
to the house.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Think we can find the tunnel if the house burns down?
Yeah.
But like that'll take
The fully
so
stone house.
Yeah.
These people are
'Cause they're
smart.
one-
They just transmuted it. It's now impervious to fire.
Hey Jordan, do you have a fire that burns rock?
No, I have been looking into that.
He does have a high degree of knowledge of rocks, and he
Right.
knows that he can't burn this one down.
Yeah, looking at it. I think we just get in there and mix it up.
Let's go.
We'll just demand to talk to Kindest.
We're just gonna speed run characters into
So as you all approach, a few others try to like coax you into playing the game of capture the flag. Does anyone want to stop and play a game of capture the flag?
I mean, why not?
I'm just yelling at them all to go
I will
home.
offer one of them to play the game softest punch.
They, as soon as you ask it, they just give you like a very light tap on the arm.
Yep, I punch as hard as I possibly
Yeah,
can.
you do.
This is by the way, my uncle used to play this with.
He let you win a lot, did he?
Real life Lenny, my uncle used to be.
Oh god, great,
It is very funny.
But other than that, you don't really encounter any resistance making your way over to the.
Just a few guys with really sore arms.
And none of them leave when I'm like yelling at them all to go home.
No.
Okay.
Is the door locked?
You don't necessarily recognize all of them
PTA
either.
on condition.
Okay. The couple I do recognize, I would try and get them to go home, but
Sure.
I'll say just like call out to anyone who we see, like by the authority of Sheriff Glessig, go home, leave, just vacate the area.
They look very confused. You would even know that that's not necessarily like that's a very uncommon thing to happen. Like it's not something that
Should make it that much more, urgent.
sure.
Okay, they're all delusional.
Well, that's fine, but that way I can feel justified
Alright.
hurting them.
I'm walking in the door.
So
I was about to be like, so like, you want to do this first, big
So
guy?
as you walk up to the door, it actually opens, and out steps first Surin, and then a man that you don't recognize, and then out from behind both of them, Kindness Halseth crouches his head under the door And-
I'm not impressed.
and stands up.
How tall is he actually? Is he like 9 feet tall?
He's how tall are you?
Plus one.
My tips are
It's
just...
fine. Everybody loves an underdog.
Reese plus.
Reese plus.
He's probably half a head taller than you.
Damn. Okay, so he's like closer to 8 feet
Yeah,
tall.
yeah. He's a very big dude.
One might even say Goliath.
I have it on reasonably good authority that he's not a Goliath.
Reasonably good at this.
He's a Goliath then.
I'm gonna try something as this dude steps out.
So let me give you some quick descriptions first. So the man that walks out in between Surin and Kindest is
Gonna die.
he's a kind of a middle-aged man with who's bald. He is missing an ear. He has his hood down, but his robes, his pink and yellow robes on. He has these sort of big hazel eyes and a scar on his remaining ear, just a little one, but it looks like it's old and has healed pretty normal. And he wears this, you notice that he's wearing this, like, looks like a cat skull on his hip. He carries himself sort of upright in a similar posture almost to Surin, where just this kind of upright, gliding, very graceful walk. But he has a very, very flat stare with a soft smile as he walks out in front of Kindest, and Kindest comes out behind them. And for those of you that may not remember, he's just a massive man with gray skin covered in these what look like black tattoos or scars or some combination of the two that Reese, you would know as indication, as sort of a mark of a Nudadzir warrior. On his back and wrapped pretty thoroughly around his torso, he is still carrying this large bundle on his back that looks to be between 3 and 4 feet long, sort of an oblong oval shape on his back. He is also in robes, but he has both of his ears.
Kindest.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else cut off their ears. Keeps his own on.
He already hears too well.
Does
As he walks out, I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20.
7.
Oh no.
6.
Boys.
11.
I'm gonna use
Boys.
my DM inspiration.
Sure.
1.
Oh, boys. Boys.
I'm so sorry that my DM inspirations are not helpful
They
at
have
all.
been terrible.
19 for me.
7,
Probably
6.
this way. 11.
11.
20.
So, Zeke and Tully, you are charmed by Kindest Halsip immediately.
It's a big dude.
As he says, "Hello there. What brings you 5 here? Have you come to here?"
We come to find.
We're here to investigate the premises.
Well, there is plenty to find. What are you looking for?
There was we've been here. There's a girl missing, and there's a tunnel in the basement of this house, and our friend has been in there for now hours, and is presumably missing. You know him, Jag, your cousin. Did you see him anywhere?
Jag was here. I didn't hear anything about it. We did see evidence of violence happen here. 2 of our members were killed. Was that you?
They attacked us.
They attacked you in this place where we are staying?
No, actually. They attacked us in a secret tunnel.
Underneath here?
Secret tunnel.
Under the ground outside of this house, but yeah.
Why were you there?
Missing girl.
Dalen said his daughter was taken here.
His daughter? Dalen, you said.
Emmeline. This is his daughter.
Emmeline.
We came searching for this missing young girl and were assailed by your 2 members.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. He gestures to one of the members of the Heroes playing games. Says, Reeve, do you know Dalen? Reeve stops for a second. He looks around at the game. He looks over. He goes, yeah, I think I know Dalen. Can you go find him? See if we can clear this up. And Reeve runs off.
Did Surin seem fully honest in her assessment of whether or not Jag was around here?
Give me an insight check.
11.
She seems like she might have known something.
Oh, you're never gonna believe this, guys, but she knows something.
So,
I'm pretty sure if he wasn't still down there, we'd have seen him by now.
if you're telling me... So, why don't you just let us go in there? I mean, if we're all buddies, then why can't we go in and look and see if Jag's down there? I mean, we're friends, right?
I don't know that we're friends just yet.
Why not?
I'd be happy for us to be friends.
Well, then we're friends.
If you'd like, you can become a friend.
No, that's not how that works.
That's for the loved one to
I don't want to
tell
be
us.
friends with the loved one. The loved one doesn't look like she could fight. Tied
If
on
you
your
would-
back the whole time.
If you would like to be friends.
No. I would be friends with you, though.
Any friends with me are friends with the loved one.
How about you stop trying to recruit people into your cult and tell us where Jag is?
So angry.
Friends missing, girls missing. We want answers.
Well, look. We're not supposed to tell you this, but Glessig sent us here. The search yard is coming to kick you out over this situation with the girl. She said if we can find her and we can find Jag, that she can send him away, and there won't be any problem. So just let us in. We know where to look already.
The search yard.
Yeah.
I see. We'll just wait then until the search yard comes here. Once they come here, then I'll let you right in.
You wanna? We can.
So what's the context of me being charmed by this
Yeah,
person?
how do I feel about this
What
guy?
am I restricted from doing?
Shot a little high with the search error.
Yeah.
It's like
FBI.
the Supreme Court is coming here now.
It's a Jordan level. It's a Jordan level deception check.
It was very on brand.
One that doesn't even require a roll because it's so bad.
The Baleen Wall itself is coming here and shut you down.
You'll need,
The storm is
need to
enclosing on your situation.
you'll need to roll a natural 30 on your 20-sided die in order to get this.
So, mechanically, if you were to charm someone else, the charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature. Flavorfully, you have positive feelings towards him.
You did say you wanted to be his friend.
I
That's
said
pretty-
that.
fits.
Do I know that I was once charmed by Surin,
Who's doing?
the girl that's
No.
with him? I don't. Okay, never mind.
Earless girl.
Am I still
Jack's
charmed?
SOURIN.
You still it's the effect you encountered was far less than this.
Oh, okay.
Was not mechanically charmed.
Got it. She was just charming.
They are like currently under the status condition of charmed.
Okay. Do they have a little like spiral going on over their head? Okay.
Very inconvenient.
What do you guys want to do?
Look,
here?
kindest, I would love to continue having this conversation, but we know that Jag is down in the lower level of this tunnel. That's where he was last seen. It is not our desire for this to turn to any sort of violence, but we are going to search this building.
He looks at you.
Most of what he said's true.
I'm trying to think. He looks at you and kind of eyes some of your weapons and specifically your armor. You don't want it to turn to violence.
Be kind. Carry a big stick.
Now is when you don't choose violence. I see. Interesting.
Well, you see how we're conversing?
We conversed with you in the past. Didn't work well for us then.
You mean when you tried to kill us all in the basement of that house you're staying next to, or?
He keeps eyes locked on Reese.
Did you do something? Is this Is there some information we're not privy to?
Listen, I just want to know where
Oh, I'm
Jerry
sure
is.
you're privy to it. I'm sure you're aware of the information.
He's talking about the guarding. The guarding of Firthane is when me, as part of the military, and a whole bunch of other people pretty much Trail of Tears to the new Dotsier.
Oh.
Not full on Trail of Tears.
Not quite that
and not
bad.
just the new dog's ear.
Nature.
Also that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How the people of Firthane put it is that they Firthane is a fairly new country. They established themselves on this northern part of the continent after seceding from the Toperncoal Empire, and as they did, needed to expand to be able to make sure that they could stay free from the Toperncoal Empire. And sometimes that meant setting up where other people had already set up.
How do you spell the new dad?
However you want to.
I have new dad's ear.
Yep, that's perfect. New dad's ear.
Fitting right in.
Or if you want to make sure you remember it, you write new dog's ear.
It's Nudo, sir.
N-U-D-O-D, sir.
Yeah. N-U-D-O-D.
That was a misspell
wow.
in there.
I went to me all fashioned.
D-O-E... What?
N-U-D-O-D.
E. Zer.
Like sir.
Sir.
S-I-R.
I have them written in my notes, Greg.
I had to find it.
Phonetically, I remember them by referring to them as new dog's ear and bird dog's ear.
So this is common knowledge, and I would recognize.
Yeah, when I say he's talking about the guarding, you know.
Okay.
what
Sorry,
that is.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
It would have started happening like a while ago and has just been somewhat consistent over the history. Has been times of bigger pushes and smaller pushes, but it's all in the name of the establishment of Firthane.
Oh. I don't know what you're talking about there. It can't. How bad? Like it.
You might be like vaguely aware of it, like as like a current event thing. This isn't happening super duper far off. This is
Yeah.
It's not that people would still talk about it.
Probably. It's
Okay.
probably
Reese is
ongoing.
wearing.
We probably talked about it. If you're open about if it's not something that you hide, I'm sure we talked about it.
I mean, I probably don't like avidly speak of this, but the breastplate that I'm wearing,
Fire? Okay.
it basically looks like the military issue, but the actual emblem itself, I've had like it's either scratched off or I've had like professionally removed, so that it's just like plain breastplate now that does not denote any affiliation.
I find that conversations are usually a little bit calmer, like seated at a table. So I think there's a table inside. We could probably just go sit down in there.
He steps out and closes the door behind him.
You got a kitchen in there? I could whip us up a pot marinara.
We've already eaten, but I appreciate it.
If it was a girl, I just point at her.
After, sorry.
I don't remember her name.
Oh, Surin?
Yeah.
Girl.
Would you? I think something bad might have happened to Jag. Does that not concern you?
If Jag is down there, I'm sure we'll find him. But I know Jag can be a violent sort sometimes. Depending on who he found, I can't promise his safety. There are dangerous things down below.
Well, then all the more reason. I mean, you could come with us then. Make sure he's safe. I don't know.
We'll take a look.
Well, I mean, he's pretty like capable, but you look. I mean, Jag's probably like twice as competent as you are. So like.
Well,
So, oh god.
if he is, then he'll be just fine.
I mean, twice is probably an underestimate. I don't think you're understanding that you're hanging out with this guy because you probably can't handle yourself.
So you're saying that you're refusing to leave as, authorized by Glessig. That's what you're saying.
In the search area.
I'm saying it. I'm not sure that you have Glessig's authority here, nor am I sure that, based on Fairthane law, that Glessig has the authority to evacuate us from our residence.
I don't think it's your residence.
We're residing here.
I went. We weren't there. It was empty. We were just as much of a resident as you are.
When were you here?
Earlier today.
And so, because we weren't home during the day, we don't.
Well, actually, I usually live there, and you weren't home. So, I mean, you weren't in my house, so I guess I live there too. By that same logic.
I guess you do then.
Well,
Why do you keep the ears?
I'm sorry.
Not yet.
After a little bit, the
Do I get another save someday? Or am I stuck like this?
not yet.
No, that was my line.
I am aware.
That's probably what would trigger it.
Yeah.
You want me to do something about that? Because we can make that happen quickly.
Clearly not.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm thoroughly enjoying role playing this really tense standoff. Surrounded by school children who are
Oh yeah, just still
Kickball
playing.
in the back.
Yeah,
Giggling.
100%.
Like,
are there actual school children?
The guy's a cult.
They're young.
There'd be some. There'd be some among them.
Some of them are younger than 12.
Mihraen my rights.
Am I being detained?
Oh man.
After a little bit, Reeve comes back with Dalen in front of him. Reeve is walking pretty close behind him and trying to think. Jordan and actually no, Drent and Tully give me insight checks.
Give it to him.
natural one.
Advantage. You get
Your
inspiration.
Oh yeah, you get.
Halfling luck. Halfling luck.
Halfling look.
Oh, halfling luck.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
But she also.
17 plus
That's a lot.
Oh, that's
1,
so good. It's
18.
offset it.
18.
16 for me.
All right.
Like in theory, shouldn't she?
That's pretty good.
So-
it makes sense to me.
So you
She should get advantage, or she should get
No.
some inspiration.
only if she keeps it.
I mean, that's fair. The current rule is not written when this
Can
thing
we say if I
existed,
get a
so it's
two?
fine.
What?
Can my can tell.
Oh, because she can never keep her one.
Correct.
If she rolls her one on the
Well,
second
if I
one,
roll 2 1s in a row.
That's true.
Double one.
I don't know. That's what
It's
we're.
fine, I got an 18. We're rolling with
Yeah.
it. Incite me.
She just has a better version of this than all of us.
Right,
That is
yeah.
the immediate reroll.
For right now, that's what we're gonna keep it
I mean,
at.
that's fine. The halfling roll was definitely made when the ones give you advantage did not exist.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna keep it at for right now, though. So
I appreciate you not giving me an insight check because there's no way I'm not still just like locked eyes with this dude.
I went with the people that would. Yeah, I have my reasons. So as he approaches, you can both tell that he looks pretty stressed out as he walks up.
They probably threatened to kill his daughter.
You
I'm
don't,
like, I'm like looked away, so like my emotions like feel positive about lead guy.
Yeah.
All of his cronies, I still feel y'all are skeezy and I hate you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, but lead guy, you are friendly towards.
Yeah. Maybe it's just his underlings are bad. Maybe he's fine.
Mismanagement at the middle levels.
I feel like we see this all the time, where you see like a person who you're like logically I probably shouldn't like you, but you're just so damn charming.
Regis Philbin.
He has both ears.
Actually,
Bar set real
actually,
low
no.
with this guy.
Actually, 2 episodes left.
So as you walk up, you notice Dalen looking pretty stressed out as he approaches, and kind of looks over and Reeve, bring Dalen over here.
If I knew about the fucking charm bullshit.
And he walks over.
Yeah,
And,
I was. To what degree are we aware of that? I guess, like from a he was asking if he was. So obviously it was a lesser version of the charming. Obviously this is a little more substantial. Is there an awareness that we have?
Give me insight checks. The 3 of you that are not currently charmed.
Run the box.
Come on, boys.
18.
14.
19.
8.
Still 14.
Going up. 19.
Jordan would notice that something fishy is going on. You guys would not have.
With these two?
With these two in this moment.
I'm actively
Okay.
not smacking this guy. So.
I went from punching cultists to standing here.
Yeah.
At what level of...
Yeah, the dude's like, let's go. She's like...
So, Jordan, out of the game and also in-game, knows that you end charm effects by causing damage. Is it reasonable that me in this situation would also follow that same line of thought? Or is it just
Does
that, like,
does
something...
Jordan out of game know that happens?
Well, Jordan thinks he does.
Jordan is thinking, not technically. I know,
Not technically.
Well, I mean, like,
Classic Jordan.
I'm applying, like, D&D
Out of game
logic.
Jordan, give me an intelligence check.
Give me an intelligence check?
Out of game Jordan.
One sec.
Some...
Different dice set.
Some charms...
Roll it.
Some charms can be ended by damage. Like, that's one way to get somebody to be like, I am no longer charmed, because it snaps your brain out of it.
But it might be damaged by an ally.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to affect in-game Jordan's out-of-game Jordan knowledge.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Yep.
But because in-game Jordan gets to make intelligence checks and learn things.
Exactly. Straight int, 9.
9?
9? I thought that was a 16.
Yeah, I mean that's what you think it is.
All right. If that's what I think it is, I will take... I'm gonna take my little hand, and it's gonna spark. I'm just gonna hit Zeke on the butt a little bit. I'm gonna zap him
Okay.
with shocking grasp. Do I need to roll the hit?
This is
You
the
could
most classic Jordan start to
Roll
Lenny's
an
new character.
advantage. Because I'm guessing it's
17.
okay. That probably hits.
Yeah. I swear.
Are you kidding? Are you fucking kidding me?
I knew you idiot.
You could have punched him.
I know, he could have punched me, but he instead used a freaking a D8 damage
You
die.
take 8.
Yeah, I see that. Jordan, you idiot.
What have you done to Jordan? Punch also.
So as you electrocute Zeke, it probably hurts, but it does not end this charm effect.
Great.
You just
Not caused by Jordan.
Yeah, I punched Jordan.
It's a
I
new...
turn and punch Jordan,
What?
who just zapped me for a quarter of my HP. Who I just met today. Why would I not punch Jordan?
Yeah.
Why would my character not hit you? 16.
That hits.
I hope I deal 10 to you.
Yeah.
I only dealt 8.
8. Okay.
You know, I
Hey, it's a new suit.
What are you two doing? Stop it!
Sometimes
This little
sparks jump
shit
off. It's
shocked
not
me.
It's new. It's experiment. It's how
So
experiments
as
work.
this is all happening, Kindest brings Dalen over and sets a hand on him and says, Dalen, these people seem to think that your child was presumably taken. Is that true? And Dalen just goes, No, Emmeline, no, if she's with the Hearers, that's where I want her to be.
I could tell his demeanor clearly changed.
Yeah.
Entirely. Yeah. It doesn't take a freaking wizard to.
So I
do that.
knew he was super before all this nonsense happened. I saw that he was like super tense and anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam.
I like read him.
And the three of you that saw him this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, Dalen, you said.
he unequivocally said, "My daughter is missing. I think the Hearers. She was over there. I think the Hearers maybe took her." Like it was very clear.
He didn't say, I think the Hearers maybe took her.
That's
he
fair.
was very explicit about
The Hearers took her.
the Hearers took her. Glessig was the one trying to sort of talk him off.
Fair.
Dalen, you said this morning that you didn't want her with them.
Well, this morning,
Yeah.
I was probably just worried because I wasn't sure. But now if she's with the Hearers, I'm.
Well, you mean
He just gestures around. Look at them. It's like middle of the night and they're just playing games. Could there be anything better?
I mean, that's not what you sound like this morning.
I don't know.
I feel a
Free will.
heck of a lot better than this morning, though.
Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, you this morning you were talking.
Have you found your daughter?
What? I haven't, but
Yeah.
kind
didn't
of.
think
Sorry,
so.
have any of you seen him? We'll be looking for her, but I'm sure she'll turn up.
Intact.
Looks over at you. We return our children intact.
Oh, that's a callback.
Well, why don't you come back with us there? What's the name? Dalen. Why don't you come back with us? We can go back to the sheriff's and make a full report of this.
What? He kind of like looks up at the Kindness and Kindness pats him on the shoulder and says, "Go ahead." And Dalen will go off with you
Well,
guys.
now I don't want him to come.
So we leave.
We should probably get Kindest to come with us as well.
We'll have to get the sheriff to come back so we can start making some arrests. Bring some manacles.
We'll be back.
But like
I'll be
Jag's
waiting.
still here.
Correct. Yeah. No, I think Jag is still here.
Why? I mean, why don't you go get him and we'll wait right here then? If we can't go in, go get Jag. He's
You'd
down
like to
here.
wait here?
I mean, I want to go in. Actually, I don't. You know, I could. There's an aggressive action toward him. I will try to. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna go in.
He'll block you.
I'm gonna just. I'm gonna try and go like.
Bro,
does he
yo,
fill the
I thought
whole
we were
door
cool.
frame?
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually,
Are there
windows?
windows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will dive through a window.
He'll
What's he gonna
say
be?
he'll say, "You should stay out here.
Are we not allowed in the house?
Only friends should go in the house."
Oh, we're allowed in the house. He's just not letting us in.
Should is different than allowed.
I mean, we should go in the house because Jag's missing,
Right.
and we're allowed to go in the house because Glessick said so.
Let's take. Why don't we take Dalen back, and then we'll regroup, figure out what we need to do. And the sheriff get there, they'll come over here with us. And
Yeah.
help
I
handle
appreciate the
situation.
callback.
Yeah.
Let's go, Dalen.
1 second here.
I mean, you guys, we still don't have his daughter. We don't have Jag. Why are you guys leaving?
We gotta talk to Glessig about this part of it.
What?
We need more. I think we're gonna need more people.
Once we're out of earshot of this, assuming, are we walking away? Are we walking away or no?
At least we're starting to walk away so we can talk.
You're starting to walk away?
I want to.
Are you looking as if you're gonna be leaving?
Yeah.
So before you do, he'll say, we'll take a look down there and see if we can find Jag. I'll send people down right away.
Watch out for the that hole. Comes out of nowhere.
Not if you know.
So as we're like...
When you speak to the Searchard,
Yeah.
you tell Dalen Gone Speak and the rest of them that I said hello.
That's on.
Look, I am aware that it's over there. Do they have that one?
If we have one that won't be there next week.
Yeah. It'll be here. There's stuff from last week. I will. I appreciate it. What's your first name? So that they know who I'm talking about. Because it could be a different kindest.
My first name
Is Halsef.
Halsef.
What's your last name?
Smith. Or Jones in this instance would work pretty well.
Yeah.
Call him Jim from now on.
I have to find it. I'll get back to you on it.
Last name.
He probably has one.
He says it though.
Oh.
So he says it, and the reason I don't want to come up with it quite as off the cuff is because you would recognize it as it's a tribal name.
Yeah.
Are there woods around here?
No, we're in the city.
No, you're in the city.
I mean, go into the woods to sneak into that house.
Like literally around.
I thought we were more.
Yeah, but
outside.
you're in the.
There's a tunnel that goes out of the city from in this
Like
house.
under the wall.
I see.
What the?
So are we walking
Context
away?
is difficult. I think so.
Like all of us are walking away.
I'm walking
As
away.
soon as you're actually like, guys, I don't understand. They all seem so sketchy, but it seems like he's got a good heart in him. Do you think maybe it's just like
I did not get
When
that.
we-
impression.
his under minions are super bad? I just can't. I wanted to punch him, but then he just started talking, and I don't want to punch him anymore. And I
Yeah,
don't
that's
understand.
a motif.
Yeah, we should.
Dalen, what
when-
is going on with you? Where have you been all day? Because he's with us, right?
You were.
Yeah. I was looking around for Emmeline, and I just couldn't find her. And I was trying to talk to some of the hearers, and I was so frustrated and worried. And they were trying to help me look for her, but I mean, it's just so nice of them to help me look for her. I mean, they're hanging out and they want to play.
They took your kid, and they won't give her back.
Well, I'm sure she'll come back.
Sure, but in the meantime, they're not your friends.
They seem pretty friendly.
They seem pretty friendly. I don't know why I'm so unhappy about their friendliness. Just her face is just turning a little red,
The contradiction!
Zeke, I appreciate you following our lead on this. I know you want to get in there. We're going to, but we need Glessig to have this information. And whenever we get to Glessig's office, I'm locking Dalen up. And is Kilrea still there?
So when you get to Glessig's office, sorry, I'm trying to remember what.
Just giving him more time to charm more people.
I was thinking about before we get to this point, as we're walking back, one thing. Do we want to stake this out and wait until more of them disperse and we just sneak in?
I mean, they aren't gonna leave till the morning. Why would they?
They'll go to sleep at some point, right?
If we sneak,
You want to scope it out from one of the...
Well, now they're probably gonna keep watch.
I mean, I do.
There.
I am definitely
Causing
considering keeping
trouble.
an eye on the place tonight from a distance.
Okay.
Trying very hard to cause trouble.
Go there and you make a stink. They're gonna leave. First of all, they're gonna cover up any tracks. Second of all, what is this your first time freaking committing a crime? This is like the obvious steps.
It's one of very few crimes I've committed.
Unbelievable.
I mean, here's another part of the issue I'm worried
Rich
about.
kid.
That is not. I don't think
So
it's
when you get back
accurate.
to the office, she's not there right away.
Okay.
If you wait around for a while, she will come back.
And I'm still like, whenever I think about this guy, now that I have some distance
Both
from
of
him,
you.
yeah, he's probably fine.
He ain't fine, Tully.
But did you see his smile? It was such a nice
Oh, I
smile.
saw the smile.
I wanted to punch him a lot less
Admittedly,
than
he
the other
is
ones.
relatively
Yeah.
handsome.
But I really wanted to punch the other ones.
Maybe we should just like snag one of the
I mean,
other
I was
ones.
just gonna leave. I mean, I was just gonna leave him to. I wasn't gonna hit him. I was gonna leave him to you.
We could try.
Well, you blew it. This is like our one. Now they're gonna cover everything
So
up.
after waiting around for a while, the charm effect wears off. You don't remember being under a specific effect, though.
Like I feel like I could punch him now.
Yeah.
I feel like I've gotten over.
You know, in hindsight, I'm really upset.
I mean, I've been upset the whole time. I just didn't want to hit him.
You want to go? We can go back now.
But eventually, Glessig comes back.
Nice.
It's late at this point. Pretty much everyone is in bed, and she comes back just looking exhausted.
Where
Sees
have you
you.
been?
Did you find the girl?
Not yet. Where have you been?
After she blinks a little bit.
Is Dalen out of it too?
What?
Is Dalen snapped out of it too?
No. After she blinks a bit, she goes, Dalen. You found Dalen, though. Dalen. What's going on? And she looks at you after you ask a second time. Says, I've been out trying to find the. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what she was doing. She doesn't actually hesitate
What sounds
so much.
I was doing something.
The tough time is
truthful and
like
honest.
I try to think through things and it comes off as the NPC just sounds like they're lying.
I was helping
It's
to
the
stitch
thing I worry
ears.
about most as the DM is like accidentally making you guys think they're lying when they're not trying to. She's like, I've been out just out trying to find trying to catch leads on Emmeline and trying to find Dalen wherever you've been. We've been looking around everywhere for you today. Where have you been? She says, I've been out trying to find Emmeline myself, and I've been the hearers have been helping me today, trying to find her. We haven't been able to find her yet, though. But
Where did you go when we sent you to get help?
To Dalen?
Yeah. Because we told him to go get Glessig when shit started hitting the fan.
I went. Well, you told me to go get Glessig, so I went to Glessig. But then, on the way there, I ran into some of the hearers, and they said that they would help me. And so I just went with them because I figured that they might know where she was.
And when did you stop being so worried about?
And there you do see him as he goes through that sort of like wince at a couple spots, like trying to remember.
Right.
I'll also ask the question.
Yeah.
When did you go from being worried about where she was to being fine with her being with the hearers?
Well, while I was, you notice him wince a little bit. While I was with them, I started to realize that I was so worried about him. But it's like everyone's been saying, they're just nice, and they're just looking to have a good time, and so they wouldn't have taken Emmeline. And if Emmeline's with them, then I'm sure it's just some kind of a game, or maybe a sleepover or something.
I'm not even looking at him as he's saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just like hearing it, and it's just like hearing exactly what I'm expecting to hear, and just like confirming.
And I remember the change that came over him when...
You wouldn't have been looking specifically because there's other stuff going on. But you notice a distinct demeanor shift.
Yeah, so I remember him
Suddenly just
being scared, and then the shenanigans, and then suddenly
He
he's
looked
fine.
very stressed walking up.
Okay. I would like to go smack some people. Can someone please think of a good way for me to get in and actually smack some people without being
How does
smiled away?
does that not sound odd to you after how he was this morning?
Yeah, Glessig looks up and just goes, Dalen, you did not have kind things to say about the hearers this morning.
It's Kindest and his lieutenants. There's some unnatural hold that he has over them.
Seems like whenever somebody talks to these people, half of them end up worshiping the ground they walk on. Like, what's the kid's name?
Gerard.
Yeah, like Gerard. Just completely out of character.
Also, on a similar topic, where's the Hall of Records for who actually owns that building?
Yeah, for real.
And can I get a warrant and some manacles?
And do we need a warrant?
We have warrants.
We're gonna.
So there's not really there's not necessarily a Hall of Records.
Right.
As
Classic, what authority do you have?
You can just get a
Are you elected? Are you?
Is this a volunteer
Yeah,
thing? What's
this
happening?
is what happens when you go in planning to talk when none of you are good at talking.
Okay, that's not what happened.
That's exactly
I did
what
just
happened.
fine. I was just partying and
so how much?
crimes.
Sorry, how much of that was an actual question?
What did I just say? I'm sorry.
That's-
Warrant, manacles,
How do we know who owns the
deed
house?
of ownership.
I will actually ask who if we know who officially owns that property, and then I would assume just living here, I'd be a little more familiar with what is within the realm of the sheriff's office to do.
Yeah. So the sheriff has her authority somewhat given to her by the Searchart, but it's not so. The sheriff is not like the mighty ruler of the city.
Right.
The sheriff is more of a detective where they get to peruse around within like legal rights, but they don't necessarily have an authority to just tell people like, hey, you all have to leave without any.
Because I was thinking maybe I could get a really big hammer, and my new friend Zeke here could render their building structurally unsound, and then we could be like, it is unsafe for you to continue residing. We're gonna need you to leave.
You would.
So you at least have the authority to arrest people then, though, right? Under what
She would have the authority to arrest people.
what gives you enough grounds to do so?
If we can find out that they have actually committed crimes, if we can find out that they've actually kidnapped a girl, but so far we don't have any evidence of that, and at this point it sounds like we don't have anyone complaining about it.
We're pretty sure. Yeah.
while we're discussing this, I'm locking Dalen in the other cell.
So
Because he has heard all of this, and we need to not let him leave.
So as you would like take him over, Glessig would stop you and say, "Look, Reese, you can't. Look, I understand what you're trying to do here. Dalen hasn't done anything.
You look at it as protecting him. I don't think Reese is going to let him go back.
Look, we can protect him, but we can't lock him up in this
During
other
the
cell."
course of our investigation, he struck me. I wish I was a little more familiar with the Mihraen justice system.
We could.
He's very arbitrary. Is what I'm gathering.
What?
You need to get word to. Well, no, you already sounded the alarm, right? That these dudes are being totally sus and need to be avoided to
The
all
town
of the MTSM.
circling through the town is a child has gone missing near the Heroes of the Words residence. Please keep an eye on your children. I'm pretty sure that was it.
I would love to say we can make a lockdown so no one can go out back to their camp, but I guess
Doesn't help when there's a tunnel.
also the fact that the loved one seems like the go-to thing for that, and it's in town anyway.
What about Jag's? Jag being in that house potentially hurt.
We can't prove it.
That was his last known location. Is that not enough?
We don't know he's not still there.
We don't know, but we're pretty. That's how most.
We're
houses
pretty
work.
sure. If he came out of that house, he would have gotten back
we
to
know
us.
he's in there.
He's in the basement. That was the last place we saw him. Is that not enough for you to get people involved to say, hey, someone's injured down there. He was attacked.
Jack's still being down there?
Yeah.
No, we don't know he was injured, right?
Well,
He was fine last we saw him. He's a little injured.
Yeah, he's a little hurt. He was attacked.
If Jack's still down there, if you're sure that Jack's still down there, we can go make them check, and if they can't find him, we'll go check.
Well, he said he's checking right now.
Well,
This is why I told you. You give them time to cover it up.
yeah.
We go.
They already said they're gonna go check,
what
but
you
here's
did.
the thing is, the guards are the one that attacked us, and when we were there, the kindest said he referred to them as their people. Those guards. So the guards that tried to kill Jag are the same kind of people that are responsible for
killed
finding
Jag.
him.
Also put him in
Didn't
the
you kind
hospital.
of like
You
break and enter into
We
their house?
knocked. No one answered.
Look,
No one was supposed to be living there. We came inside. We opened the door, and they
We
attacked
didn't
us.
get a warning.
I don't know
But
how.
also, who owns it?
I don't know how much you can take my word at this point, but I did. I got a really good read that when we asked them if they had seen Jag in there, they were lying about it. He's in there, and they know it. He's.
Look, as far as who owns the house, last I heard, no one owned it. We heard that we knew that the Heroes of the Word might be using it. We don't have any laws that say that they can't use the structures that exist. If no one's using them.
Did they know that?
They seem to have an
What?
idea.
Well, I mean, she could tell him that it was a new law recently passed for.
Dude, you
cigarettes.
suck at lying.
She could. I wouldn't be the one to tell him this.
By the way, I haven't shown you two this yet, have I?
No.
I mean, I just
Well,
got here.
true. But by the way, I think.
Have I shown you this in the last 3 hours? No.
Yo, nice letter, I guess. Cool.
Okay, dude, you can read. I get it.
It's not even to you. Great. You had parents who taught you. Sweet.
Whatever the Heroes of the Word do to people, they get them in their cult. I think they may have made their way into people in the Search Arc, and I'll pass this out for you two. And
Public consumption.
when you threatened to bring in the Search Arc, he referenced the guy who wrote that letter. I think they're all in league.
Who's Hodrick?
Glessig, as you hand it out, Glessig's actually going to grab it and just like look at you for a second
Because
and just start reading the letter.
Oh, I encourage her to do so.
She like grabs it, looks at it, looks back at you again, and just starts reading.
Yeah.
That's what I've been worried about.
That's how.
But then, who cares if we go higher up in the chain with this proof?
No one's gonna care
no
because
one will care.
right. If this goes up the chain, it's probably gonna come down against us.
Yep.
That's the issue.
Philosophical dilemma, is it?
From what I can tell, the mayor's not fully on board with the hearers at this point, but
But he's being told to be on there.
she,
Sorry.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You're thinking of Common.
Yeah.
Who is Hodrick?
Hodrid.
Hodrick.
Hodrick. Oh.
I did the same thing.
I direct that to you.
Look, honestly, I didn't see any name of Hodrick on that letter. Please don't talk about any name of Hodrick that might be on that letter.
Yeah. Just forget.
If you would like to talk about who Hodrick may or may not be, please do it outside after we talk.
Also, we care a lot about male fraud in the city, but we can't get aboard.
And
with
female
a missing
fraud.
child.
Common.
Correct.
Also,
Like,
we
to the
need
DM, is
to lock
Hodrick's
up-
a name that I would know?
Yes. So Hodrick is sort of one of the kind of bureaucratic emissaries from the Sertiar within Karet. Isn't always necessarily in Karet, but stays in Karet as kind of one of the members of the greater Sertiar body.
Oh, this is a promotion.
Yeah, it's a promotion there.
um,
Look, that
We need
the mayor.
to lock him up for his safety and ours.
I understand that it's going to be an issue if he gets back to the hearers. He cannot stay in this jail cell.
I know a place you could probably stay.
Where?
Common be down for this.
Just cuff some dude in
Yeah.
the basement.
I mean, I would. Do I know? Like,
I mean, don't they own? He owns the place.
do you have a house?
Where do you think he sleeps?
No, I got like a little back room. I rent. I think
You probably have a house. I forget what your backstory was.
I've got like the upstairs of a shop or something like something.
Oh,
of
yeah,
that
that's right,
extent.
that's right.
I do not live extravagantly.
You probably have a small house.
I have a house big enough for my family, like before they moved. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right,
But
I will grab several pairs of manacles. I assume there's a few at least. Can I grab some manacles?
yeah, Kilray just kind of like looks away as you do.
Yeah, cool. I mean,
Don't worry,
she's cool.
these are for lawbreakers.
Look, I don't know what'll happen if the mayor finds out about this. I really don't know what's going to happen if the Sertiar Art finds out about this. I'll do the best I can to keep them off your guys' trail. I don't like what's going on. I don't trust what's going on. But after what I've seen, I'm pretty convinced that whatever y'all saying is right. You do what you have to do.
The duster back.
You do what you have to do. But I can't give you official writs for it.
Yeah.
if we, I mean, if you did at this point and we instigate the violence, whether that's what we actually did or what that's perceived as happening, that just means more people are gonna look in favor of the hearers.
Exactly.
That's the last thing we need.
And I'll be honest,
Not to mention, considering the number of people in this town who already are in league with them, they're gonna have like a public outcry to have us arrested.
if I tell you guys that you guys can go raid the hearers and you somehow manage to, and that you come back with Jag. That's great. I'd love to see Jag back as much as the next person. Looks over at the sleeping Luby and says, well, maybe not the very next person.
It's alright, I offset him.
Jag love, Jag hate.
But if I support you guys in it, and I go behind the mayor's back to do so, I'm out of a job. And I'm willing to lose a job to make sure that they're safe. But from what I've seen of the hearers, I'm not sure that they'd be safe after that.
Wish we had Jag to talk to the mayor.
I have a relationship with the mayor, right? She was the one who sent me to Glessig.
She sent you to Glessig. I don't know that I would call your relationship, like, friendly.
Please go deal with the sheriff and not me. Shoo.
Just like, oh, there's this random mom running around, just like.
Yeah, she saw this like loose collection of militia, and knew that the sheriff needed help, and was like, problem, solution.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, it sounds like people here need a little bit of help reading between the lines. So, like, let's step outside and leave the sheriff alone.
I can do that.
Yeah, I like this
All
one.
right. We leave. We have some manacles in our bags. We swing by Drent's place and chain this dude up in his basement, I guess.
I don't have a basement.
Wait, we take Dalen with us?
Yeah.
At least I assume I don't have a basement.
The sheriff would be like, make sure he gets home safe now.
Yep.
So
Wait, do we know if he has a wife? Can we just lock him up in his own house?
He has a wife.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
the kid had to come from
Okay.
somewhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, you know,
Is the mom part
Can't
of
kill
your
off all the
program?
parents. I'm
They don't
sorry.
just
Can men give birth?
We
to
can
this?
kill the
dwarves
mom.
don't just sprout out of the
Just the
ground.
male dragons.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Guys,
Seahorse style.
I'm fine with, like, you know, ethically locking him up in my basement. But, well, I don't have a basement. But besides that, I don't get this come back to me. If someone finds this guy locked up in my house.
Oh, interesting. Huh.
All right, people.
You don't want people finding this random dude locked in your basement, but you'll lock him up in someone else's basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where Jag lives. We can lock him up there.
We could. Where does Jak live?
I don't know.
Jak lives?
I'll do it. Is the shop where I live? It's nighttime. It's probably empty.
The shop is empty. The shopkeeper.
Also lives in the building.
We're
We'll
gonna find
see.
out. Yeah, I was gonna say, we're gonna find out.
Do they seem like they'd be down with this sort of thing? Would they watch Dalen for us?
Lives in the building next door.
Okay. Big. Cool.
I mean, you just have to keep him to either point. He just needs to be locked up until we go. Because, I mean, unless he's going to race. I mean, I'll put him to sleep and, like, we'll get there before he wakes up even. So.
Yeah, it's
We're just
cool.
tired. It's just
So
with us.
in
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm letting you guys run with it.
Excuse me?
I'm assuming
He's chatting. I'm guessing Tully is like kind of
Hey, how's it going?
between Tully and Jordan. They're
Did
keeping
they just
him
say my name?
distracted.
No, marinara sauce. Listen to me.
yeah. So
Dale and Aerosoft.
I'm gonna handcuff him
Marinara
to.
nightmares.
I'm gonna assume that there's one support beam in the middle of my second floor studio apartment, and I'm just gonna handcuff him up there.
Okay, sure, like an overhead beam, or like a vertical.
A vertical beam.
It doesn't
'cause
really matter.
You can find something heavy. A bed. Bed's heavy. Manacle him to the bed.
He's a big dude. Like he is a
dwarf,
big
right?
guy. Yeah, he's a dwarf, and he's sort of in the construction guild.
Manacle is
So
hands
he's
and
big,
feet.
but he's not like
Can't really do
in
it.
the best shape.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Gotcha.
A stuff
Alright.
cinnamon roll in his mouth.
Yes,
Like
I will.
It's
I
like
will
angry,
restrain
but also
him.
happy, but also angry.
I will
Just,
restrain
I know, sweetheart,
him
just,
in my house somewhere.
Sure, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
yes, effectively.
It's It's basically a studio. So he's in the room, room with you, but it's big enough that you're not necessarily like just cuddling up next to him when you go to bed or anything.
I'm not sleeping.
Oh,
Yeah, no, we're just locking him up.
okay.
Yeah. Back
Alright,
to the
so,
house.
Is there
All right, well,
He
what's
does.
your
He
plan?
he protests pretty hard
I didn't
as
have-
you start to lock him up.
We will leave
But-
some cinnamon rolls.
But between the, well, do you gag him?
Yeah.
I
With a cinnamon
absolutely
roll.
would gag him.
A cinnamon roll and then a regular gang.
Give
They
me
force feed
a
him a cinnamon roll.
give me a thieves tools check.
Oh, you're good at this,
Anybody
right?
proficient?
I
What is this for?
actually have that.
Anybody proficient with it?
Tying and
Any-
gagging him.
Are
You could also make it a sleight of hand check. I'll let you do
I
either.
saw a thing online that
I
was
have
like
+2
for like how
total,
well he ties
I
someone
have
up. It's
zero
a sleight of
too,
hand check
because I have
but using intelligence.
Proficiency,
Oh.
and that's it.
Oh, I could see that.
We don't need him to be locked up that long. We're going directly there.
You
7.
Have, you have thieves' tools?
No, I could do sleight of hand though, he said.
Oh.
Yeah.
But like we both are proficient with
It's
thieves'
same.
tools.
Yeah, I have these tools. I am proficient with it.
Well, so you guys are helping. I'll let one of you make the roll as well.
You want to do it?
Nah, you can
No,
go
you
ahead.
do it.
No,
You
I
don't
don't know.
roll it.
I haven't been here.
You sure you don't want to do it?
10.
That's better.
I told you.
All right.
It's fine. It just needs to hold him for like an hour. We're literally going straight back to that building.
All right. Well, like, what's your plan? Last time that kind of sucked.
Yeah, the plan was loose.
No, it's non-existent.
Or loose.
You should just went in.
Right. We could have, but you guys didn't seem as gung ho.
I was punching people on the way there, and
Well,
then
right,
we
but
just
then
stopped.
anyway. So what's your plan?
You're
You're the criminal master. What's your
I
plan?
didn't say I'm a criminal master. I just
You
said
didn't-
that
you
you're
didn't- you
incapable.
didn't have
of
to.
committing a crime.
What's the what is your plan?
I mean, I'm just gonna go in. Why you wait for them to block us?
If they block us, are we gonna hit them?
Just go through a
The
window.
plan is the same plan. We just know that Glessig knows what's going on. at this
Everybody be on the
Well, what was the plan before?
hit them.
No, that was not the plan, clearly, because it didn't happen. I was the only one who punched anybody. No, you hit me. I punch him in the arm.
I didn't
Not
mean
enough to
to.
deal damage. You're getting
I didn't.
your
mean
arm is
to.
sore, like very sore.
Do we like take another?
Do we really want to go up
shot at
against the kindest half hurt like we are?
Yeah.
And all his friends.
So I'm sorry. I don't remember. Like I don't remember wanting to punch him and then not wanting to punch him. I'm just trying to think how much I would.
Look, there's more than just him there.
Yep. All right, one of two things. We're going in, weapons, whatever the heck you do, your stuff that hurt, blazing, or we go in the morning when maybe less of them are there. I'm doing one of those two things, though.
I would be on the weapons hot side personally.
Yep.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to roast the random ones playing games.
Well, no,
I'm
they're
just
not gonna
saying, anybody who tries to stop us is going to
We're
catch
not,
some hands.
we're not killing kids, and we're not killing anyone we don't have to.
Right. Hopefully, no one.
That would be ideal.
Yeah, no, I mean, you guys literally had to kill 2 people already, so I'm pretty sure that you're going to have to kill more.
We could try to sneak into the house. I understand it's going to be difficult. But we could try that.
Yeah, be surrounded.
There's literally an army of those freaks.
All right,
We'll head back, and assuming there's a smattering of them in the vicinity, we will immediately get rid of any notion of potentially sneaking into this building.
So the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so they aren't. They're done playing outside. They've all sort of gone inside at this point.
We're
But
back to the house.
How long has it been since we've been there?
we'll say another hour, 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's king size.
Go at night.
Are we back?
Late at
Are
night.
we back at the house then? Is that we are? Okay.
Alright, so basically, alright.
So there's no one out in the front of the
The-
house.
The house that the hearers were at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there people out
Can
there?
I walk to
What?
the door?
Wait.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oops.
Alright, we're not walking, we're not taking this slow. This guy is gonna sprint and just sprint through.
I was
you
gonna
know,
smash the door.
you know right where. No offense, but don't you have like children?
Yes.
Shouldn't he go first?
Do you know that I don't have children?
No, but it's been.
I was
just have that vibe.
I was in your.
Bachelor vibe.
I was in your one room. So yeah, I know you don't have kids.
Wait, you mean the one where you chained up the prisoner?
Yeah. I mean, if you have a wife and kids coming home to that window,
After midnight?
yeah,
He said he would stop doing this.
yeah.
Reese again.
We're going bowling.
Trust me. There's
Yay,
plenty,
Daddy brought a friend home.
There's plenty of these freaks
That
that you're
looks
gonna get
different.
to bash around. I think that this guy just barrels through the door. You know where this like secret tunnel is?
Correct.
All right, we go straight for it. We don't stop. We go. We
Okay.
go
All right.
straight
Alright.
for it.
Conga line. Get it.
All right, listen. You want to break the door? You can.
I would love to break the door.
All right, you break the door. He runs in first, though.
Okay. Are we doing this?
I think we're
Doing
doing
this.
Got kids.
There's a few lines I don't cross.
What do you know about
Huh?
me, kid?
That's not. I
I
wasn't
may have
How
kids.
old
I
are you
think I've got
anyway?
more hit points than the rest of you.
28.
You probably do.
What do you have?
41, baby.
Holy shit.
Get it.
All right. I
She
would
does, in
like
fact,
to
have
All right.
rage
Okay,
and smash the door in.
and we'll stop there.
Oh. Oh.
What level am I, by the way?
So while it absolutely felt right in the moment, I'm sorry we didn't fight him the first time we were there, so we don't get to do it tonight. Feel a little bad about that.
I got charm blue balled.
I
It's terrible.
I hate this plan.
I was ready to be so angry, and then I couldn't be angry.
Listen, if you guys would have met me tomorrow, it probably would have been better for the plan, but this is what Zeke's doing.
Oh my gosh, it's so stressful.
I think we lost like all of the like planning and strategy.
When the
We didn't
There
have
was
time
no
to
plan.
I'm noticing a really strong trend with how these things play out, and this
knock
This-
on
this
the
checks
front
out.
door and demand things.
cool. All right, we'll see you all. It'll be a few weeks.
Or we could play for 2 more hours tonight.
Nah.
Oh man.
we hit this. We hit the.
There's
I-
a constant theme. They're unwilling to ever negotiate, so you have to hit them.
All right, we will
Oh.
see you all in a few weeks.
Hot dog.
We have